Yo, 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 yo. What up, everybody? Less Hate, More Love podcast episode 2. Wasn't planning on hitting you with another episode so quickly after the first one. Like I said, the plan is to drop one every other week. But special guest in the building today. It's the Blueprint Tour.
We in here, baby.
We out here. This is the tour Spread Love is sponsoring right now, man. We got T-Zank in the building.
Yes, sir.
AlienNature.
Ooh.
And TR3M, man. Out here. Had to bring them in. They're actually staying with us for the night. We're kicking it, having a good time.
Thank you for the hospitality as always, my man.
Of course, man. Of course, man. Thank you for the opportunities you provided me. Spread love. Everything, man. It's been great.
It's all love, baby. You know it.
But we out here. Had to bring them in for a special episode, man. Had to give them an interview. Let them plug up the tour, what they're doing. You know, just get a little chit chat in there. So, with that being said, we can start wherever, but if you guys just want to introduce yourselves, man, tell a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I go by the name of T-Zank, T-Zank. I'm a hip-hop artist, producer, and engineer from Fort Wayne, Indiana, Angola, Indiana originally, but I'm based out of Fort Wayne now. And yeah, man, I do shows, I run a studio, make beats, rap, live life.
Awesome, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Sound like a great thing, man. But I'm AlienNature, man. Y'all can look me up everywhere at AlienNature, man. No, just AlienNature. But I'm born and raised in Fort Wayne, straight based out of Fort Wayne. We do hip-hop. We throw shows. If you want to come through my city on tour, hit me up, man. Like I said, AlienNature on everything. And that's what we do, man.
All right, and I go by the name TR3M. Originally out of Milton, Wisconsin, a little podunk town, pretty much middle of nowhere. But I'm out of Fort Wayne, Indiana right now. You can follow me on social media at Instagram, Facebook at the TRM3. Gonna be working with Zank in the studio, hopefully here soon. Gonna try to get these dudes on a track.
All right.
Sometime in the near future.
That's a track I want to hear, man.
We building, always.
I already got my verse written. I don't know about y'all.
Oh,
I'm freestyling that, boy.
He said I'm freestyling it.
Maybe at the end of the episode we drop something.
Hey, maybe so, man. I got something for you.
I'll have to spit off my phone.
There we go. Just to put this into perspective for you guys, how many cities are you hitting on this tour?
We are hitting 30 cities in 40 days.
30 cities in 40 days. They're coming from Fort Wayne. Here they are in Kansas City.
Indiana.
What, 15 to 20 days into the tour right now?
We're nearing the end now.
Yeah.
We're a little over halfway. We got St. Louis tomorrow night, and then I think like 5 to 10 more shows after that. So
okay. So yeah, super blessing to get the chance to bring him into the studio and just kick it with him and meet. You know, we've been networking and talking over Instagram for a minute now.
Good minute.
But just to bring him in, kick it with him. I've already known T-Zank for a couple of years.
Yep.
Met him because I opened up for one of his shows, and that's kind of how all this got set up. But it's been a great time, man. Really, really, really excited to bring him on. So with that being said, kind of just wanted to talk to you guys about
whatever.
The experience that you've had on the tour thus far.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, guys. You guys go first.
Oh, man, this tour, like I said, this is my first tour, so it's definitely opened up a lot of doors for me. It's opened my eyes to a lot of things because I've been in more states and cities in the past month than I have in my whole life. So it's definitely a real life changer, and not having to go to work every day, it really take you out your routine and really do something you love. So for any artists up and coming, man, who are debating on going on tour now, man, I say invest the money and go on tour. It's worth every penny. You might as well get up and get out your city because you can only do so much inside your city, and there's a big world out here, man. Let's go explore that shit.
Huge world.
You know that.
It's just absolutely crazy. After doing it for, I mean, I don't know how long they've been doing it, but I've been doing this since I was 9 years old. I'm going on 10 years of doing music, and to finally see everything that
just really come full circle.
Right, everything that I've wanted to actually happen now, and things that I were saying, man, I can't wait, or I'm dreaming of going on tour, of doing interviews, you know what I mean, visiting all these different places to see it actually coming true is absolutely incredible.
It's fucking kick ass.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Man. Yeah, man, this is my 8th national tour, man. I love being out here on the road. I love, exploring new areas, performing in new areas, meeting new fans. It's been a whirlwind. This one's been really fast because we're doing about 11,000 miles in 6 weeks. So yeah, we on the move out here.
Wow.
And these guys have been nothing but a pleasure to be on the road with. We've been having a blast, checking out a lot of dope nature.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. So, what year was it or how old were you when you did your very first tour?
I was 23 when I left my electrical
23.
engineering job and did a 70-city tour around North America across 3 months. And man, that was a whirlwind. But
3
yeah,
months
bet,
of
man.
touring?
yeah, we
That's
were on the road for 3
crazy.
months.
Wow.
Me and E3.
That's when you were sleeping in the van, wasn't it?
We was sleeping in the van while we travel off rapping.
Yep, that's where that line
Yes,
came
sir.
from.
Yeah.
That's lit. I couldn't imagine sleeping in the van for.
I've
for
done
all
it.
the
Yeah.
tours.
Well, dude, you gotta do what you gotta do to make it.
We were
happen.
living out there, man, just experiencing everything, and that's what every journey's about. You know what I mean? So
This
loving the
man's
tour
got
life.
some stories.
Oh yeah, I got
Oh,
some.
yeah,
like-
for days.
He's got. Why is my? I didn't check for alarms. I apologize.
That's fine, alright, man.
It's all good though.
Shit happens. 8th tour though, wow, that's crazy.
Yep, 8th national and 10th tour. I did 2 world tours the last couple
I
years.
know you did one in
World tours.
Vietnam.
Yes, I got the opportunity to go to Vietnam. Shouts to New Fame.
Yep.
Man, it was amazing. You know,
Where's the other one at?
Europe. Actually,
Wow.
I've done 2 tours in Europe, but I kind of connected the European one to the Vietnam one the second time. So
Gotcha.
yeah,
That's nuts, man. Now here you are, just bringing it full circle since your very first experience. You know, like you said, sleeping in the van by
yeah,
yourself. Now you have you're experienced. You're in the game, giving the opportunity to some of the younger cats out here trying to make a
100%,
name for
man.
themselves.
And we're all about the community, man. Both these guys are from Fort Wayne. We're all based out of there, and it's all about giving others opportunities that deserve it.
Man.
And I give all the glory to God as far as the progression goes, man. It's just been an amazing journey so far, and it will continue that way, I assume.
This is a great guy, man. This,
For real.
This is world class human right here, man. Like
World class
Like
humans.
there's
Shouts to Ill Vibe.
I mean, there's nothing that you can't. If you meet Zank, there's no possible way you could say that's a bad dude. Like
I agree.
I try,
he's helped me out a lot. I know he's helped Nature out a lot. Just a really, really solid dude. Couldn't imagine being on tour with anybody else.
I just gotta
It's
look out for your
absolutely insane.
peoples, man. That's what it's all about. That's what life's about. Spreading love. You know?
And
Spread
it
love.
helps that the
That's
dude's
right.
dope too.
Straight
Definitely
up.
helps that the dude's dope.
Makes dope music.
I love y'all,
Oh, yeah.
man.
It's
love
fun
y'all.
being on stage
Yeah.
with Zank,
Y'all gonna
bro.
make me start crying, bro.
There's just
Calm
so
down.
much energy in his
Oh, I
set.
know.
It's insane, bro. Like I've been
Always.
running hype for him for the last handful of shows, and it's weird because I'm more tired after his set than my set. It's crazy.
We leave it all on the stage every night. Every night.
Yeah, you guys need to see these guys when they pull through, man.
Yeah.
Hope to bring you back out to KC pretty soon.
I'm down, bro. This summer, let's put something together. I'll be
I'm
bouncing
down.
around.
We gotta do it. man.
KCMO.
We gotta do it. I want to know
KC
what's something either recently or that you just are really holding on to that's just been either really funny or just a really dope ass tour moment for you so far. Like if you had to hold on to one
Bass
thing.
tour moment. Man, what do y'all think?
There's
some
so
good ones on
many.
this tour.
I bet there is a ton. I saw
Yeah.
you signing some autographs on Instagram. I thought that
Yeah.
was super
Yeah,
cool.
man. San Antonio, that was dope.
Yeah. LA
So
was
3
dope.
days into the tour,
Yeah.
our rental car overheats.
Yeah.
So I'm
Okay.
thinking like, yeah, this thing's about to do 12,000 miles across the country. Like we cool, bro.
On
This
the
thing's
way
gonna
to-
be
yeah.
fine. It's barely used, and we get started, and this thing overheats literally days into
Yeah.
the tour. So we had to get a new rental car. That was pretty funny.
Oh God, man.
Kind of stressful, but you got to laugh it off at the end of the day.
Yeah, you're not a rookie to this. I
Right.
mean, I'm sure things have came up before, and
Oh yeah,
Oh,
man.
we're rookies
So
to
many
it.
stories.
I mean, at the end of the day, the tour's got to go on. So it's
Yeah.
just like,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
it happened. What's the solution now?
Yeah,
Just
it's-
pretty much immediately, I'm guessing.
Exactly. Yep. We just had to figure it out.
But still, right at the beginning of the tour.
Yeah.
It's been crazy, for sure. A lot
What
of
have,
things happened. On
What have the
tour.
crowds been like? Everyone been really digging you guys
It-
for the most
yeah.
part, and
Yeah.
They've been
I mean,
jumping,
everybody
jumping.
that-
real positive vibes.
Yeah, everybody that we go in front of digs with the music. It's
Word.
just it varies from show to show on
Yep.
how many people come out. The Nebraska show wasn't that deep, but they all showed love. The Casper show was
Pretty
that
deep.
that one was
Pretty
deep.
in deep.
Yeah.
That one was deep.
Was Sway on the same day as the 6th Street show, the 7th Street show?
Yeah. We
Yeah.
did Sway in the morning in Austin,
was
Texas.
that was definitely probably the highlight.
That
of
was
the
a
tour for
highlight.
me.
You did Sway, and then you went and had a
Just-
show after that.
Yeah,
At night. Yeah.
Fuck.
And we got the fucking car towed on that show, right?
Yeah,
when we
that
left.
was the
that-
day the
that
car
was
got
the one.
towed.
Yeah, right when we left the show, man, we came back and the car wasn't there no more, and It was crazy because when we got out of the car, 3 guys were standing in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Like, say, where's you going? And
Yeah.
we told them, it was like, we're going to do a show. And then we come
They
back and
didn't
the
say
car's
anything.
not there.
They could have just let us know, like,
They
they're
didn't
about to
say-
tow you or we're about to tow you.
right.
They didn't say shit, so they just
The
kind of
dude that was running the counter was dope, though. He was
a
really
young,
cool.
He was a young dude. He tried to sell me some weed, too.
Yeah, he was cool.
I'm glad I don't remember your name, though.
Yeah, his name was
Get you fired on the podcast.
oh,
Man, Sway in the morning. Let's talk about that for a second.
Oh, weed.
these
a blast,
these dudes
man.
were on Sway.
In the
Sway.
they were.
Sway.
Yep.
In the morning.
Sway in the morning.
Like who else?
Man.
Who else do you know out there that
And it's
has been on Sway in the morning?
It's wild because they had so many people come out that like wasn't even Flip De Niro came out that what the hell is that song?
Leave me alone.
That one. That leave me. Yeah, he
Yeah.
performed that one.
See, I can't
Bushwick
sing,
Bill
but I still
came
sing
out and
something.
performed Mind Playing
Fresher.
Tricks on Me.
Yep.
Dizzy Wright came out and performed the
Dizzy,
new
yeah.
album. And
When I come
then
in
we
these
got to go
champagne
on
sizes.
stage. Gratefully, we got to go on stage right after these legends performed. So
oh wow.
they was all right there side stage watching all the performances. So that was definitely a blessing within itself. And like I said, that wasn't even part of the tour. It was just kind of a spontaneous.
It was
like,
spur
hey,
of the moment, man.
you pull
yeah.
up here, we can get you on the shit, and it worked out crazy.
We pulled
so,
up, man.
Yeah.
We waited
Oh
a long
yeah,
time.
we was there at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, we
If
got
you
there.
want to be
I wasn't.
exact. We
I was
woke up
asleep.
early, crack ass at dawn 5 in the morning, getting ready to go, and
Yep.
we pulled up, and grateful we did. Like I said, man, speed kills. You don't got to be the best, but if you there before the best build is, you good. Speed kills, man.
Yeah.
Definitely get to it before, get to the spot before them people who better than you do. You
Yeah.
win every
Straight
time.
up.
And it was just awesome performing for Sway and having, the legends be in the building. Like Dizzy was watching our set, Bushwick Bill.
Right. That
And
must,
just, the crowd
man,
was crazy too. There
just
was
that
probably
energy.
500 to 1,000 people. Yeah, the energy in the building was crazy. And then, it was dope because they basically just play a random beat and you got to go.
Yeah.
And then the crowd lets you know what they thought. You got Ninth Wonder back here on the laptop spinning
Right.
the beats.
You
And
got
yeah,
Sway
man.
standing right behind you.
Yep,
Got
Sway.
Dizzy
They got
riding them on
Dizzy
the side
right
stage.
on the side.
Yep. So we just did our thing, man.
1,000 people in front.
Everybody loved it, man. The crowd was going crazy. They deemed us hyenas. I mistook Sway for Sal Masakela from the X Games in a hilarious story. He's actually got a video about it on his YouTube.
Yeah.
So that was hilarious. Yeah, I came up with this freestyle line off top. Thought I was gonna be slick, like, oh, he's gonna love this one. It was so funny, bro.
Yeah.
But no, it was great. It was great.
Hey, he did mention it though.
He
so
did.
obviously it made an
Yeah.
impression.
Man, the greatest
Shit
part
was
is
hype,
the
man.
crowd really messed with it. That was going crazy, and
I
the
know.
crowd did not show love to everybody. Let's just say that, because I seen some people get booed off stage.
Yeah,
there,
some
too.
people
You
got
guys were
booed.
some of the first to
It
go
was
on
bad.
too. Weren't
No,
you?
we were.
We
some
were
of
like
the
middle,
last to
later,
go
yeah.
on.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a couple of videos on YouTube. I clicked
If you go Sway in the morning, South by Southwest, Day 1, Part 2.
Day
You can
one,
find
part two.
all
Yeah.
of the. You can find
About
all
10
of
minutes
them.
in, I think,
Yeah.
is when we are.
Yeah, 10 or 11 minutes. You definitely
Zank,
find it.
Zank up there rocking the Spread Love hoodie at the same
Oh, you know I gotta
time.
rep
It's a
it, baby.
rap. We worldwide now, baby.
Yeah.
It's just crazy, man. Just to be connected with these guys. Here they are, national tour, Sway in the
Yeah,
morning.
man.
Here,
It's-
all rocking Spread Love right in front of you, man.
Every day,
out,
man.
Out here kicking it with me for the night.
Every
for
day.
the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Such a
Like I
blessing,
said, this
man.
is one of my favorite shirts that I own, bro.
Rocking it all the time.
And
Oh,
they
yeah.
comfy, they high quality. It's not
Yeah.
like some low budget man shirt. It's
I
man,
like
appreciate
I went
that.
crazy when
I've
I seen
literally-
them. It's crazy. They took the whole clothing brand to a
For
whole
real.
different level,
The
man.
like the tag.
And that's as
Damn.
somebody who does music and seen a lot of different clothing lines and been through the clothing business. and
Facts.
Yeah.
They really put their time and their effort into perfecting their craft. And I feel like if you don't shop with them, man, you're gonna be too late. Y'all thought 60
real.
for a hoodie was too much, bro. Wait till it's 120.
Bro, I'm about to raise the price. I'm about to start raising prices. I don't even work for the company. I'm about to start reselling this stuff. $100 for the hoodie.
Y'all
On my
crazy.
Instagram.
I gotta get you over here on the sales team, Alien.
I'm
Shit,
telling you,
man.
Hey man,
they-
we down.
They better get with the
I
movement.
know
while it's
you're on a
still
world
cheap.
tour right now, but fuck the rap career. Just come work.
Right.
Spread
Bro,
love.
Let's
I'm
make
telling
some
you,
let's
man.
clothes, baby.
Hey, it's all good. Don't worry. I'll make up the time difference on the sets. It's all good.
I know you got the
man.
catalog. You guys, who's got some new music coming out? Anybody?
I got some stuff, bro. I got some
actually-
powerhouse singles coming, man. They're not
Ooh,
ready for the
you-
wave.
yeah,
you want
he
to
do.
spill
Yeah,
the
he
beans on
does.
any of it, or
He got
slightly, or
some- he got
anything?
some
Man,
shit.
I got this pop record I've been sitting on for a
Oh,
minute,
pop.
bro. And
It's crazy.
it is the wave, bro. Like
For real.
it's gonna be big. I know it's gonna be big. I have a lot of different
100%.
artists that played their instruments on it, experts in their craft, you know, people that have been playing piano or
Live
guitar for 10 years.
instrumentation.
All live, yeah.
I can't wait for this track, man. I'm
it's-
telling you.
You guys have
It's
heard
fun.
it already.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
And
got it
it's-
on my phone.
It's
Well, I can tell just by the expressions. It's
bro,
pretty
it's,
damn good.
I mean,
It's a
this
fun
one is
one.
gonna like this one is gonna do.
I wish y'all.
so
amazing.
really, you define it as a pop record?
Yeah,
More
definitely.
than
Yeah.
anything?
I'm more wavy on it, more singing, and
Is that a first for you?
yeah. See, I've tried to write some stuff, and it comes out kind of weird. So, but this time it was like 5 minutes into making the beat. Shout out my
Dude,
dude Mike
it's gotta
Needler.
be-
He's playing his guitar, and I instantly just had the concept pour out of
Like
me.
this the
And
one.
yeah, I was just like, "Yo, this is gonna be big, man." I've been sitting on it for a while, waiting for the right moment, and I think it's gonna be the next single I drop. I've also got another Bluetooth type single that's coming, real
Okay.
wavy, fun hip hop, and
Don't think
yeah,
I
man,
heard that
I'm
one.
just
I
geeked to
haven't
drop
heard
these
that
new
one
ones.
Yo, go check
Now I'm
out.
curious.
Just for a second, go check out T-Zank's video Bluetooth.
Yes.
It's on YouTube right now.
Check it out.
How many views is that up to?
About 60K on YouTube.
60K. That's
Doing
nothing
pretty
to laugh
decent.
at.
Yeah.
Nothing to laugh at.
Oh, I'm laughing. No, I'm just laughing to the bank. No.
Yeah, that's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
man.
Awesome. You guys got any music coming out at all? Anything you're working on? Any projects?
Coming out, no, but I just dropped a new track
Okay.
right before we left for tour. I guess it's been about a month now
Yeah.
since it's been out, but
What's that one called?
Hometown. I haven't ran like
Putting
I
on
haven't
for my
paid for
hometown.
and no ones that really know me.
Putting on for my hometown.
Are you performing it on tour? then?
Yeah, I perform it just about every night.
Okay.
I haven't paid for the promotion yet, so the numbers aren't great, but I wanted to take it around the country and see the reaction
Hell yeah.
before I start paying for the promotion on social media and stuff like that. And I'm going to be getting a music video done for that one. Shout out Miles Mile Films, dude that does all the Zanks videos.
Double M, baby. Much love.
Definitely
He's
shout
gonna.
out.
I already talked to him about it, and we got something big planned for this music video.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I'm excited to see that.
We
so am I.
So, are you
Yeah.
filming it in your hometown, I'm guessing?
Hey.
4 different locations. 2 in Indiana, 2 in Wisconsin.
Nice. I like that.
Me
Yeah.
originally being from Wisconsin, wanted to get the 2 shots where I spend a lot of time when I'm up there.
Do you
So-
live in Fort Wayne now?
I live in Decatur, which is about 45 minutes away from Fort Wayne,
Gotcha.
but it's another real small town.
Gotcha.
But
How long
yeah.
you lived out there for?
I've lived in Decatur for going on for maybe 5 years now.
Oh, okay.
But I went back and forth a lot between Wisconsin and Indiana. I think I've been back and forth 2 or 3 times.
Gotcha.
So moved around a lot as a kid, but the only I've
Found
lived
place
in
at home in Decatur.
right. Well, yes and no. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the hip hop scene in that area of Indiana.
Yeah.
It's really dope, really supportive. But I don't know what it is. Anytime I cross the Wisconsin state line, as soon as I cross it, I feel
Just
like I'm at
feels
home.
good.
Yeah, feels like I'm at home.
Interesting.
That's how Wisconsin feel for me, man.
I love the
They
state,
show
man.
so much love in Wisconsin.
I love the state.
They do.
Yeah, dude.
Straight up.
I'm
Shout
a
out
badger till I
Wisconsin.
die.
Yeah, 100%.
I ain't never been to Wisconsin,
You
man.
need
Well,
to
get
your
ready,
ass up
boy,
there.
'cause in about
Well,
a
dude, man, I'm telling you, if you're gonna go to Wisconsin, you gotta. It's a good thing you're going with me. I can show you some cool shit.
cheese curds and beer, baby.
I'm down for
That's
some
what it's all
cheese. I
about,
just had
bro.
cheese curds for the first time in 23 years. And they ain't worth
First
flame.
time?
First
I
time.
didn't know even what that was. I thought that was chicken.
Oh, they
Have
were
you ever
fire.
had like mozzarella sticks at least?
I hate mozzarella stick. That's the
It's
crazy
the
part.
same thing, bro.
They bite sized though. It hit
Fried
different.
cheese, man.
Yeah.
Fried cheese. You can't
So
go
there you
wrong
go.
No,
with
you
that.
gotta
Dave.
get the beer battered. You gotta get the beer
Oh,
battered
see,
cheese
this-
curds,
You
You're
man.
gotta
right,
listen
though.
to him. This
You're
guy's
right.
the expert.
Dude, I'm telling you, you're gonna have some of the best bar food you have ever had in your entire life in Wisconsin. I'm
Yep.
telling you.
And that GERD gonna be going crazy, boy.
Yeah.
That acid reflux. You know how we do out
Oh,
here.
yeah. I was like, wait, GERD? I didn't hear that.
But
It
yeah,
sucks,
for real.
man, but
Like
the
you're
food
gonna
is so
have some of the
good.
best bar food you have ever had in your entire life.
I'm down for it. Sturgeon Bay it is.
Sturgeon Bay.
Shouts to
Sturgeon Bay,
Jester.
Wisconsin. On
JL
Wisconsin.
Dynasty.
Coming up. What date is that show?
April 6th.
Yep, Saturday. This is coming Saturday.
This coming Saturday. I'm so excited. First time performing in my
Just
home state.
Gonna be performing in Wisconsin in 6-7 days. No big
Yeah.
deal.
Yes, sir.
We'll be in,
Moving.
I think we're in St. Louis tomorrow. Ain't we?
Yeah.
Yep,
St. Louis
we at
tomorrow.
Foo Bar tomorrow in St. Louis. Yeah.
I've heard that place is popping, bro.
I've actually
Yeah.
think
Shout out
that
to
sounds
football.
familiar. Also.
Yeah.
I'm hearing good
You think
things.
so? Also.
I think I saw the Palmer Squares there.
Oh yeah, they dope. I'm gonna bring them to Fort Wayne
It's a
soon.
dope little underground spot.
Yeah,
Lit.
yeah.
Shout out the food bar, man.
Okay.
Anybody
cool.
watching who wants to book a show in Fort Wayne, go through Zank. I'm telling you, he's booking
Nature.
hella
Me or
shows.
nature,
Or
man.
Nat-
Successful
yeah, or
music
Nature.
is who you need to go through.
I almost
bro.
called you Nature, my bad.
Because our
bro.
shows be at capacity. You can make money on our shows. It's always
Yeah.
deep.
Like,
Yeah.
he's got
Build
me.
real connections with real people who are out here doing it.
Yeah.
He's got me
Passionate
hooked up
about
on
it.
2 shows as soon as we get back from tour.
Hey,
One of them is on my birthday.
Hey,
Hey,
So I'm
happy
hella
early
excited for
birthday.
that.
What's your
which
birthday?
just
April 20th.
Oh shit!
Okay.
I ain't even know that.
happy birthday.
Yeah, right. Yeah, straight up.
Hella happy birthday.
And that show should be hella dope, too.
My birthday's on 9/11, man. Fuck.
Really?
I wish I could trade you
Well,
birthdays. That'd be
dude,
crazy.
you'll never forget. You'll never forget.
I would never forget if I was you. I'm like, oh shit, it's my birthday too.
I get that. So, you know what the crazy part is? When I was
What?
growing up, I didn't understand why that was a big deal. I didn't understand why
Dude,
420
what
was
is
a big deal.
420?
Because me growing up, I was like, 420, okay. That's when Columbine happened.
Really?
Like 420, that's when Hitler was born. I'm like, what is such a big deal?
All this.
That's true.
It didn't, bro. I'm telling you, it didn't get. It didn't register until I turned like. I want to
Until
say
you started
13.
smoking weed.
Yeah,
Until I
pretty
turned
much.
like 13, 14, it did not register.
Uh-huh.
It was crazy. And then I finally
And
found
that's
out
like,
why, and I was like,
oh.
oh, okay.
I know what all those kids are talking about.
Right? That's how it was. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah.
That makes sense.
I'm fucking awesome for having that.
It's all coming full circle now. Where are you from originally, Nature?
Oh shit! Hold on, I was yawning and crying.
Crying. Been emotional.
Yeah. I'm from Fort Wayne, Indiana, man. Born and raised. We've been there for 23 years now. Trying to get up out of it. Actually, I can't say that, man. We're what, the most affordable living in the United States right now?
I love Fort
Something
Wayne.
like that.
I love it.
Wow.
Fort Wayne is
Yeah.
lit. I really love the city,
See
man.
you guys in a couple of months.
Come through.
Well, you come to Fort Wayne, man. We can definitely get you something. You want to perform in Fort Wayne? We can still set you up something.
Oh yeah,
For real,
tonight. You book the show tonight.
Let's go.
I'm about to say, you ever want to
Hey,
do a
we
little
still got
vending thing
slots
at the
open
show or something? We
for
got
the
you.
27th
Whatever
show,
you tryna
don't
do
we?
in
There may
Fort
be
Wayne, man,
slots.
Just come through, let us know. We gonna get
Come
you
on.
right, my nigga.
I'll take you up on that.
Between us two and the team, man, we got you on whatever you need in the city. Honestly,
I mean, I don't
Anything.
book shows, but these two are hella dope at it.
I
Straight
put
up.
wherever you
We
need.
stay busy, man. No matter what it is, we stay busy.
You want studio time? You trying to record something? We gonna have some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Shh, I can't talk about that yet.
It's coming, man.
Big
I'm
big
excited to
things,
see it,
man.
man.
Big things.
Always big things coming from all of you guys, it seems like.
Gotta be,
Yeah.
man. It's the only way to live.
Always just looking for the next thing to chase after.
Man,
pursue.
I'm already trying to look
Living
forward to my
large.
next tour.
Yeah, straight up.
I ain't even finished this one yet.
Yeah.
I'm
Alright.
almost going on another mini tour later on this year, like a weekend thing, because I've got 2 shows. Well, I've got May 18th. I'm in Toledo, Ohio, for Break the Glass event.
Glass City.
In the New Longhorn Saloon. That one's May 18th, and then late May, Memorial Day, somewhere around there. I got 2 shows in southern Wisconsin, and then I think. Zank, you were talking about something with really, bro. You were talking about something with Cleveland potentially.
Yeah, we're gonna do a couple shows in Cleveland, house party and a bar party. You know.
So and then
House party.
so that too. So pretty much gonna be another little mini tour that I go on in May.
Yep.
Hell yeah, man.
But doing shows all year, pretty much all year.
All the time.
It's crazy. I'll be out in LA
The
again.
house doesn't sleep, dude.
How about to say you gotta think?
Gotta keep recording, writing, performing.
it's crazy.
touring.
The life isn't
crazy.
independent. It never slows.
Always something to do.
Yep,
Always.
constant.
By the end of the year, we're probably gonna have at least 100 shows under the belt. We already got 30, and it's only March.
Yeah,
right?
my goal for the year is to have like 50 shows this year.
Heavy
And
goal.
just the other year, like 2 years ago, I did like maybe 2 a year.
Well,
Yeah.
you gotta think there's only 52 weeks in a year, so like 52 shows. It's like once a weekend. That's dope.
Yeah.
All
It's a
year.
lot.
Good point.
That's a good little,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
52
Yes.
a good number.
And I'm getting up there. I think I have
Nigga, you got
included included with the tour, I think I have like 40 books so far this year. So, and I mean, we're only in, April now.
Wow.
Well, tomorrow's April, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
And
like-
your goal,
yeah, no,
you
I'm
have
kidding.
40. You're gonna have 40 by the end of April. Is that what you
Mm.
said?
No, 50 by the end of the year. I have 40
52.
booked as of right now. that I'm going to be going
then
on.
I don't think you're going to have any problem getting
No,
50,
10,
my dude.
no,
you
10
got 40
10 more
done.
for the rest of the
first
year.
quarter isn't even over.
Yeah.
Yep, in a month, really. You knocked out most of them.
Jeez, man.
But yeah, it's hella dope.
It's lit.
So tour life has been interesting.
It's lit.
Very interesting.
What
to
about
say the least.
what about so like you perform, you leave, you crash that night, and then you just dip out
You
first thing in the
leave again.
morning?
Yep.
Is that
Most
the typical
days.
schedule?
Every
Yeah.
day.
I mean, there's been a couple days here and there where we've had
To go straight from the show?
no, we've never had to do
had
that.
Not that.
But I mean,
no.
we've had a couple dates here and there where, you know, we'll have a day to chill
Yeah.
and just kind of like take our time and, you know, don't have to rush to get out of the hotel or the Airbnb that we're staying at, sleep in a
Mhm.
little bit, take the drive and kind of just relax the whole day.
Yeah, it's
That'd
been
be
a good
cool.
balance.
I bet
Yeah.
those days are nice.
Yeah, man, it's good to catch
be-
back up on some
Yeah,
I
sleep.
Sleep,
still
dude,
want to
man.
do shows though. Like we be
Yeah.
getting days off. I'd be like, so where we going next?
For real, that's how I am. That's how I am too.
Probably hard to relax with so much excitement and opportunity going on.
It's gonna
around
feel
you
weird getting
constantly, man.
Off a
Yeah.
tour and not doing a show every day. I feel.
Yeah.
I bet.
That part's gonna feel weird. That
you think
part's
you can
gonna
just
feel really weird.
tour forever?
I mean, until I burn out.
But see, it's weird, and the track that I'm trying to get these guys on later on this year, I actually write about that. Being on the road makes me want to be at home, but being at home makes me want to hit a show. So it's weird.
So is
being
that
on the
like
yeah.
The grass is always greener.
Exactly.
On the other side type of
Exactly.
vibe?
It's like when the tour first started, I was so hyped, and I'm still hyped now. But like the
But yeah,
longer
you're-
drives are
you're-
like, man,
You're just
I'm
in
ready
the
to go
swing of
home.
it now.
Yeah,
It's just like, man,
like
just
that
killing it
9-hour
every day.
drive. That 9-hour drive from Wyoming to Nebraska.
It's 9
I was
hours
like,
cruising.
man,
Are you saying that because that
I'm
was the
ready to
one
go
that you
home.
had to drive?
no, I
He split
I
it up.
drove
We
like
always
2
split it up.
hours out
2
of that
hours
whole drive.
off.
Yeah.
I hit a
So
9-hour boy on the way here though. I think I hit one. Zank hit one of them too.
Yep, just straight, just boom. It's a pride moment. Like I gotta drive.
Non-stop,
somewhere.
Yeah.
except
But see,
no reason to pee.
And it
I know
works out
that's like-
perfect because I don't like driving and Zank loves driving. So
Oh,
I
dude,
do enjoy
on
it.
the open road. That's like
Yeah.
therapy, bro.
It
I
is,
don't
bro.
mind it
It's
when
freedom.
there's actual
God.
things
Unless
to
you
look
black.
at though.
Oh my
You
god,
get
I
tickets
love
every
driving.
rip.
Well, I
Them
mean that's a
tickets every
possibility.
Yeah.
Been pulled over twice on
It's
this
still
tour,
relaxing and shit.
Yeah, we only
though.
got pulled over twice.
Yeah.
Though. Once each person except for Zank. So that's
Never
which
been
is
pulled
messed
over.
up.
Check it out. Hold on. Never been pulled over on any tour. This guy.
Ever.
Which is
Right.
messed up.
And you guys
Okay.
have only took
Listen.
one tour to each get a ticket.
Listen,
Boom.
this
No,
dude will
only I got a
drive.
ticket.
Oh,
This dude will drive. I don't want to say how much over, but he'll drive fairly fast
Yeah.
for 4 hours. 4 hours.
It's just the knowledge of the road, man.
Does not get stopped. I get on the highway for 3 minutes doing 10 over the speed limit, and I get pulled over.
3 minutes.
See, but I be a hawk, bro. I can see a cop like 20 yards. In
Yeah,
the
you
distance.
got your
Hey, I can
radar
see
out.
it.
I can see
It's
him
crazy.
from a
You
while
got that
away.
awareness.
Yeah.
I'm not
Got
getting-
it, man, 'cause I'm not
getting
trying
a
to get
ticket
that ticket.
today. No, fuck
Never
that.
that.
Hey, with they
Nobody
radars
is.
and lasers nowadays, though.
Never got a
man.
ticket though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
this
like,
cop-
what's this car that I see faintly up here on the side of the road? Yeah, it's probably just someone broke down, pulled over, but I'm gonna just start driving a little
Man, the
slower.
cop
Right.
just
that
in
the cop
case.
that pulled me over pulled out in front of me.
Out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
Pulled me over.
Yeah.
Like came
he
off
got
an
me
entrance.
from a gripper
Like he
bag.
cut you off and then
Yeah, like he was on the side of the road. And he was pointing at me. He's like,
Yeah.
"Get over!" And I'm
Yeah,
like,
he
"Me?"
was like
He's like,
on
"Yeah."
the side of the road,
Get
and like
over.
leaned out the window. He's like,
no way.
This
Yeah.
man gave him.
we didn't understand what was going on.
He gave him a ticket in like 30 seconds flat.
Seriously.
Walks up to the window. How you doing, sir? We're gonna have to write you a citation today. Like, boom.
Yeah.
And he was only doing like 10 over.
Yeah, and they gave me like a $250 ticket.
Yeah.
$256
Oh, man.
something to be.
I
What
get.
state, what state were you in then?
Fucking Louisiana, man.
And then the second
teach you
time-
to speed, man. That'll teach
Second
you.
time we got pulled over. Where were we when I got pulled over?
Somewhere out west. I
Yeah.
feel like.
We were somewhere out west. I want to say it was like Washington.
Yeah, because I had trees on me. So
It was
Yeah,
Washington.
It was
Right
when we were
before
going to
left the legal
Idaho.
states.
So
We was on
we
the
switched
border,
drivers.
nigga.
We switched drivers, and I'm driving. I start going 10 over the speed limit on the highway, and I noticed that we passed a cop, but I was like, man, I thought I was only doing like 8 over, so I'm like, all right, I'm good, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Keep going. Dude pulls up behind me, and I'm like, shit. Pull off to the side. Guy comes to the passenger side window, grabs my ID. As soon as he grabs my ID, he's like, all right, I'm gonna need you to step out of the car. I'm like, fuck.
Okay.
And as soon as I got asked to step out of the car, I thought I was getting put in handcuffs. I didn't think I was going to get arrested, but I'm like, yo,
It's like,
I'm
fuck,
getting
this
cuffed up.
tour
Yep.
is over.
I'm like,
for
yep.
me.
Right.
I'm like,
I'm
fuck.
done. I'm out.
And so I'm sitting there by the car, and the first thing he says, when was the last time you smoked? I was like, I haven't today.
Today.
But no, like, and he's like, okay, I can smell it in the car. Just make sure it's legal here.
That was
but
me.
make sure, yeah. But he's like, make sure you guys get rid of it before you go to Idaho. And I'm like, okay. And I'm sitting there while he goes to talk to them. I don't remember what all he's talking to them about, but he comes back and he's like, he looks at my driver's license, looks it up again. He goes, you live in Adams County? Because that's the county that I live in Decatur. Yeah. Ironically enough, that's the same exact fucking county that we got pulled over in Washington. Is Adams County, Washington. It's fucked up.
So you guys had a quick little laugh, and he was like, "Oh,
yeah, he was real cool.
He was cool. He was more interested in our art than he was anything else.
He told him you were on tour.
Yeah. He's like, so what are you?
What?
Yeah, he's like, so what are you guys doing? I was like, oh, we're on tour right now. And he's like, tour? What do you mean tour? I was like, we're musicians. We're touring the country. And he's like, well, what do you guys do? And I said, we're all hip hop acts. And he looked at me. He's like, you're a hip hop act? I said, yes, I'm a hip hop act. And then that's when he went and talked to them he talked to you guys for a good minute.
Yeah, and at that point,
I had all the weed on me. Of course,
it wasn't even because he was trying to figure out what the deal was. After that, he was just trying to figure out what the deal was. Like, these guys are dope. What's going on? What's up?
I mean, it's the first time I ever showed a cop a fucking half ounce in my pocket, and it was just like, cool.
I think that was the same day we ran out of gas.
Bro, we was literally on the... It was 30 minutes from the borderline between Idaho and Washington. It's legal in Washington. It's illegal in Idaho. So if we would have got pulled over in Idaho, we would have been fucked. But fortunately, he was like, so where's the weed at? And I pulled it from under the passenger seat. And then he just told me that it can't be within arm's reach of the driver.
Yeah, because they treat it as open container.
No
So
way.
I just opened the bag and I'm like, I got like 4/8, and he was like, just put it in the bag. And I'm like, cool.
Get rid of it before Idaho.
I got 4 different 8s.
No need to simplify this shit.
That's crazy.
But
was that the same day we ran out of gas?
4 8s. I remember.
I think that was the day.
Gas.
That was the day before. Yeah, we ran out of gas.
Was it the day before? I ran out of gas.
This guy.
I ran out of gas.
AAA or what?
No,
we call Old Man Jenkins.
We were knocking door to door, bro.
For real.
Door to door. Can you help us? Because
you were in the neighborhood.
We were in the middle of nowhere, so there was very little housing, very little life in general.
But there was a few.
So it was like walk 15 miles to the gas station or knock on Old Man Hansen's door and hope to God that he can help us out.
And he did, though. He came up clutch. Because we actually pulled into a gas station, but the gas station was closed. And we're like, shit.
What? Even the pumps?
It was an old school gas station, bro. Like,
old
the pumps
school,
don't
bro.
take cars.
There was nothing there.
Like, it was old school.
So you were really in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Big time. Middle of Montana, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, but we got to the show on time.
Old Man Henson had a gas tank in his back that he just filled up last night. So I'm like, what? 5 gallon. Got us where we needed to go. We almost ran out after that, though, going to the show that night.
We did. There's been a few moments.
It's like, no, I can't disappoint Old Man Hanson like this. We gotta make it, guys.
I mean, we do like a cool 20-30 for them 5 gallons.
Was that the Helena show?
Helena.
Yeah, it was right before the Helena Montana show.
That show was dope.
Shout out to Helena, man.
For real. Shout out to Helena. I fucked with y'all hardcore.
Alumni out there holding it down in Montana always.
Like, I'm trying to go back there once a year.
Hey, if I go back to Montana, it's gonna be shaking.
Yeah, you show a lot of love, man. They've always showed me a lot of love. Yeah. Shouts to Overtime. That's the leader of alumni. He been blowing up with the hip hop stuff. Killing it, man.
Overtime.
I love
He's got a rock
hip-hop
style and a hip hop style all the way across the board.
Didn't you bring him to the fort?
I know that name.
Yeah, I brought Overtime to the fort probably 4 times, man.
Sheesh.
We always bring him.
Yeah, you guys are fairly close, aren't you?
That's my guy, bro. Yeah, we've been holding it down on the independent front for about 5 years together, so.
That's what's up.
Bro, you know, at my work, probably 3 years ago, there was a delivery driver who came in and I told him I was a hip-hop artist. He's like, oh, let me see your stuff. And I showed him stuff. He's like, oh, this is fresh. He's like, bro, you ever heard of a dude named Overtime?
That's awesome.
And I'm like, because he used to, I don't know if he still does, but didn't he have like some like kind of country rap in a way?
Yeah, he does a lot of that. Yeah.
And so that was totally this delivery driver's vibe, which I'm guessing is why he connected with this so hard.
That
he
genre,
was a huge fan. Yeah. I was like, I've heard of this guy. And
that
showed me like 3 other videos by him, and he's doing some numbers too on social.
Big time.
Out here.
He's up in the millions.
Out here.
Millions, yeah.
Yeah, that genre is really the whole hip hop scene, the country rap scene.
What is it called?
Really hip hop.
Hip hop.
Hip hop.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hip hop.
Yeah, hick.
Oh, I
Hip
get
hop,
it.
Yeah.
country rap.
But
I
I mean, it's
understand what
really
you're saying
blowing
at
up,
first.
man. It's I mean, you got a
Yeah, it's
lot of
starting to take
talented
the hell
artists.
off.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Like
it's,
ones that I
Hip
suggest,
hop.
if no one's ever listened to it before, the ones that I suggest listening to, Overtime for sure, Adam Calhoun,
Jogger Boys.
Georgia Boys,
Up
yeah,
Church.
Ryan Upchurch, Katie Noel, really, really talented. She can sing, she can rap, and she's really about the shit that she says, which is crazy.
Big Murph,
Yeah,
Big
you
Poe.
gotta
Big
respect
Murph,
that.
Big Poe,
Big Poe.
It's a big genre. It's
Who else?
blowing up, man. It's dope.
oh Jelly Roll, Struggle
Oh,
Jennings.
dude, I know. What? Oh man, you know
Yeah.
Haystack? You fuck with Haystack?
I've heard of
Wasn't
Haystack.
him and Jelly Roll together at one point?
Yeah,
Well,
had an
they were
album
beefing
together.
too. They were
Yeah.
like
One of
beefing
my
after a
favorite
while.
albums.
Haystack has some
Killing it.
controversy out there.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it's,
really?
It's one of those topics.
I feel
yeah.
like he's like
Gotcha.
Hosier though, like who just constantly gets into beefs.
Yeah.
Because Hosier's been beefing with damn near everybody.
Wait,
Like,
isn't
he
that
doesn't even care.
Hosier, isn't that the guy that sings "Take Me to Church"?
No,
Maybe,
No.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Who was he? Was he?
Hosier's another hip hop artist
Oh, okay.
who gets in. It just, I mean, I don't know him personally, obviously, but it just
Yeah.
seems like this dude just gets off on drama.
Beef to stay relevant. I mean, he's
Yeah.
got a good
Clout
fan base.
chasing.
He
Yeah.
does have a good fan base, but
But,
he
like,
does beef to try to like
Clout
keep
chase.
coming up. Yeah.
Because he was beefing with Upchurch, Ryan Upchurch for a while, which Adam Calhoun ended up getting in it. Huck Fosier.
Isn't it crazy? Ryan Upchurch, didn't he pretty much get his rise to fame on like funny videos or something?
Yeah,
like
he
that?
got his
Yeah,
rise
it's
from
hilarious,
Vine.
bro.
Isn't that
He's
crazy?
so funny.
Yeah, that's where he started was Vine, and that when he was working on construction sites and shit,
Yep.
and just started making
Created
music
a
and
platform
kind of
for himself after
and just
that.
kind of blew up after that.
That
And
man
it's really
is
cool.
killing the game, bro.
Respect.
Yeah.
Killing the game. We're talking close to 6 figures a show.
Yeah,
Beast.
I mean,
Respect.
I caught his show when he
Figures
came
a
through
show.
Fort Wayne. It was sick.
He'd be wanting to tour nonstop.
Yeah.
Six
I ain't even
figures a
seen
show.
I mean, we
It's
do
like,
a couple
oh,
shows a
okay.
year and be set for life.
Yeah, straight up.
Respect to everybody that grinding. Just in time. That's my boy
Yup.
from way back. Upchurch, everybody involved with the movement, man. They're killing the game.
Just in time. Is he hip hop then too?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. He used to
I
be
know he
successful.
has that redneck rave.
Yep,
Yep.
exactly. Performing at the Redneck Rave on 420. I'm excited for that.
That's on 420 this year.
Yeah,
Ooh.
with the band.
Those are big.
Yep, I'm a front man for a rock band known as Rush the Gates in addition to
Hella
T-Zank.
dope.
So
Rush
look us
the
up.
Gates.
Hella dope.
We got some new music coming soon. And yeah, we rocking out at the Redneck Rave, so it's going to be a good time, man.
That's
What-
perfect
okay.
time to bust it out.
Oh, yeah, you know that.
I got a question.
Hit it.
Okay, I'll interview.
Nice.
I'll interview Zank for a second.
Yes.
When is Rush the Gates coming out, bro?
Rush the Gates. I'm just waiting for the single to get back from the engineer at this point, really. But we got some really dope stuff coming, man. I would say like a week or two, we're going to drop a new song, so.
Have at least Nature and I, or is it the song that you're dropping? Did you play it at Pierre's?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you are a part of Rush the Gates. Is
I
that
am
the deal?
I am the front vocalist for Rush the Gates.
Okay.
Yes.
Extremely dope, and
So
all of
your
them are really
band
cool
is
guys.
coming out to join you.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
part of the band. But
Exactly.
you're also going to be performing your hip hop?
Yeah, so these guys, they've backed me up on
you,
stage for like
and
2
you have
years.
original rock music.
Exactly, yep.
Thank
So, yeah, we just building on a lot of different fronts right now. I love performing with the band. I would compare us to Rage Against the Machine. It's kind of like water cheers.
Water cheers.
Stay
Hydration,
hydrated,
baby.
my friends.
Shouts to Mick Jenkins. Hydrate, baby. But yeah, man. We've been playing together for a long time, so we just started writing as a band recently.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard something on Instagram, and I was like, damn, is this Rage Against the Machine going
Oh yeah, we
on?
go hard, boy.
That's the vibe I
We
get
go
from
hard.
it, man. And guess what? I fucking love Rage Against the Machine.
It's one of my favorite bands, one of my biggest influences.
I can see through the music, dude.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Hell yeah.
This shit's hype.
You
All
know
right,
it.
so I got one more question
Yeah.
for Zank.
As many as you want.
But why is Nature? What are you doing, bro?
I was getting out the way.
Oh, but I know you're close with Ben Frankie.
That's my boy.
When is more T-Zank Ben Frankie coming out?
Very soon. We got a lot of unreleased material, actually. So right when I touch
Collab
down,
album?
I'm not gonna say it's not possible, but yeah, we got a lot of stuff
Oh.
coming, man. We've been working on a bunch. Ben is super dope. That's
Shout
my
out
brother,
Ben
man.
Frankie.
That's my brother
Shout
for
out
life.
Ben
Successful
Frankie.
music.
Motherfucking
Yeah,
blood.
shout out Ben Frankie, man. That's my guy.
I have yet to meet Ben.
Yeah, you gonna need.
He
to
was
meet
at the
Ben.
show.
I wasn't at. Remember, I wasn't on the ballot for that show.
But you was at the show.
But it
I
was
was at
too
the show.
packed, bro.
It was deep. That was our biggest show.
And plus, I had
600
people to
people?
get back before curfew and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, that picture you got of everyone holding up their lighters. Or
That's
maybe it was
crazy.
their
Oh
phones.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's a magical moment, man. I love my city. Everybody
Been
shows
trying
so
to
much
get him to
love.
do that on the tour.
Bro, that's straight rock star shit right there.
I felt like a rock star that
I
night,
bet.
man. It was
Party like a rock.
our city really shows love, and it's not. It's funny because I travel everywhere. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
every city I touch down in, oh yeah, man, I wish I lived somewhere else because my city don't show no love. That's bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
Like you
hear it
build,
all the time.
it's all effort, bro. It's all about how much effort you put into your fan base
and
and
how
like
much love you show back.
exactly, bro. You got to build with people and put yourself out there. Like when I came to Fort Wayne, nobody knew who I was. I was in the mall selling tickets to strangers,
Yeah.
and like now it's become something special. And
It starts with the very first person you
yeah,
talk to.
it can happen anywhere. It doesn't matter where you are, man. There's good people everywhere. So I'm
You're not
a
going to
big
lose your
proponent.
talent. You're not going to lose your drive if you change cities. It's
Exactly. Yeah.
Just, are you going to continue to build, or just
And
gonna
just
do
keep
it
working, and they will support you, man. I'm a workhorse. I'm very persistent, and like that's just what it takes for any independent artist wondering why you're not getting support in your city, man. You just gotta literally go harder than everybody else and give people a reason to like you and to show love to you, whether it's your music, your work ethic, you as a person, or all of the above. It should be all of the above, but it's just very important to connect to your community and not make any excuses and go hard, balls to the wall every day until you make some shit happen. And even after that, you keep going, you just keep it moving.
Never get comfortable.
That's
Never,
what I
bro.
love
Never
about
think
Fort
this
Wayne,
dude.
man.
Like, look, this dude is on his 10th fucking tour right now.
It's
You
crazy.
think he's out here comfortable? No, this dude's hungry.
I'm tired, bro, but I'm going.
He's been doing it. He's tired,
We trying to eat. I'm trying to put the team on. I'm trying to put myself on. Trying to put the city on.
He trying to put everybody
I just
on.
want us to make it, man. There's a lot of talent in my city, and we will make it.
Oh, I love Fort Wayne, man. Like, it's crazy because the more that you do, it seems like Fort Wayne is one of those cities where they'll be the first to say if you suck, but they'll be the first to back you up if they actually believe in your shit. And once they start believing in your shit, I mean, sky's the limit, at least for the local scene. And, I mean, they'll make you feel like a hometown celebrity, you know, for sure. Absolutely.
I was born and raised in Fort Wayne, so it's kind of crazy. Watching the people around me come up, like I was young watching T-Zank do this shit,
Yep.
and I used to think T-Zank was a fucking superstar when I was younger. I'm like, I don't
He
know
is
how
a
the fuck.
superstar.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I remember, nigga, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, he was playing the acoustic, rapping over that motherfucker on
Yeah.
the webcam.
I've been playing guitar for a long time.
Yeah, man. So way back when I was watching him, man. So, and really, Fort Wayne people always say, I hear it the most, I feel like, in my city, that it's not a supportive city. People don't think that people really come out to support, especially artists, because there's so many of them. But we're here to tell you that it's really not like that. Like he said, no matter where you're at, you're gonna have to put in the grind. You're gonna have to put in the effort. You're gonna have to get a fan base. But if you keep doing it and stay at it, I'm gonna tell you a story about some shit.
Nice.
We was gambling at the bar, and
Okay.
Zank threw in $20,
Gambling, but
man.
playing what?
Slots actually at
Yeah.
the bar. And he
Like
threw
those
in-
type of machines you definitely won't win on.
Yeah,
They
he
look
threw
like
in-
that.
Yeah,
He
all
threw in
digitalized.
$20, man, and he was definitely good. He was down for a minute, and then he came up, and I think he got like $10 off the first one. And then I'm like, okay, cool. So I tried it, and I lost all my money. He was like, man, you got to keep going. You got to keep going. I'm like, nah, man, I'm out of this, man. I ain't even trying to waste. I done wasted $20. So he like, man, fuck it. I'm gonna throw in the money I just won. So he throws in like the 50 that he just won type shit, and I think he came out with like, what was it, like $80 profit that night?
Yeah, I
he
was
came
just
up with,
fucking
like,
So
around.
it
80
hit
so-
again after that?
I put a
he
20
hit
in
again
and
after
boom.
that. He told me that he's like, bro, I just got this feeling that if you do it, then you gonna hit. And I'm like,
And it
nah, bro, I
worked.
ain't trying to come off the next 20. I ain't come off the 20. I lost 20 that night. So he's like, fuck it, I threw mine in. So he threw his in and shit, came up $80. So
Well, old
going
boy
back-
over here, there was some old guy over here that made $700.
700.
Boom, just
Bro, listen to this. The other night I was at the casino. Don't at the time care to share how the outcome of that specific event went that particular night.
We're not going to talk about that.
Anyways, I was leaving and there was a woman on the penny slots won $60,000.
$60K on that penny
There was,
slots.
bro. There was like half the casino crowded around her. She was like, "Thank you, God. This is what I needed.
Yo.
Thank you." Oh
Shit.
That's incredible, man. And you know, that's the
60K.
risk and the reward.
I would never go back to a casino ever again.
I'd
Right.
be done, bro,
Because
but
because your
That's
luck
what
is
you
done.
think, or
a lot of people, I could triple it up. You know?
Fuck that.
straight
60
up, dude.
grand? No, my luck is run out at that point. I'm
Yeah,
gonna take my money and I'm gonna go home.
Let me take my money
man.
and go invest it into my music.
Exactly.
Yeah, we want to send some prayers up for Nipsey Hussle.
Why?
He was just shot outside of his store in L.A.
Oh, what?
No way.
We've been listening to so much Nipsey on this tour, man. He's a very dope artist
Damn,
and businessman.
Bro, yes he is.
Hopefully he'll be
That's
able
crazy,
to be all right,
man. I just found out about that.
Man.
Yeah,
Damn.
literally, he just pulled it up and yeah.
Our
Hopefully he's
thoughts,
all right,
Nipsey, man.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, we've listened to a lot of Nipsey
Victory
on
Lap.
this tour.
Yeah, Victory Lap's an incredible album.
Track number 1, Victory Lap. That was produced by Sap. I don't know if you've seen. We've done some work
Sap.
with him.
Nice, dude.
He's an artist also, but he's platinum producer. Produced for Rick Ross, Wiz, Mac, Chris
Rest in peace,
Webby, Meek,
Okay.
all them, and then did the number 1 song or the
Beast.
title track, Victory Lap, on that new album.
That's what's up.
Shout out Sap, but man,
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Nipsey.
What's his name?
That shit wild. I'm reading into it now.
just
man.
today.
Yeah, like literally.
They did 3:31.
So yeah,
So like 4 hours
today.
ago.
Earlier today.
That's crazy, man.
I guess they said 3 people were shot though. Yeah, I think it was one of them.
that's that life they live, man.
It's a gang related.
Nipsey
bro.
talks about being on the front lines in every song.
Yeah,
He really about it. Hopefully he'll be all right, man.
yeah.
Man, prayers up to Nipsey for real, for real. Sheesh.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Did not expect that to happen.
That's why you just gotta keep doing music and have that be your main focus, and that's it.
I feel that.
Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
There's less hate,
Listen,
more love out here.
That's
man.
what it's all about,
come
man. We
on,
gotta
man.
spread love. That's what this tour is about, and what music in general, I think, should be about. You know what I mean? We got ourselves a voice to say something positive or
Anything.
negative, and
Got a voice
it's up
to
to
say
us.
anything.
That shit, man. Like I said, that's what we need more in this world right now, more than ever right now, is love, to spread love to other people, to really understand other people and really understand that not everybody looks at your perspective and not everybody sees from your perspective. So you really got to be able to put yourself in other people's shoes and look at their perspective as if it's your own, and really contemplate out what you're about to say before you say it to people, because you never know. Words can really change somebody's lives for the good or the
for
worse.
sure.
So,
They can.
definitely prepare and think about what you say to people, but more than above all, stay positive and more than likely uplift people rather than put them down. A lot of people get off on putting other people down, and I feel like that's something we gotta stray
It's
away
That's
from.
unhealthy.
a short-term satisfaction.
Yeah,
you get.
Yeah,
man.
dude, it
People
doesn't
just
result
wanna
in
feel
anything
like they're
good.
up here, and then at the end of the day, they be back down here trying to figure out, you know. So
While I'm over here and I've got a list
Just
of like
spread-
32
spread
artists
love,
that I've
man.
dissed in my career.
you just gotta spread
Everywhere
love,
from
man.
No Names to Lil Yachty.
You
gotta-
dissed Lil Yachty
Yeah.
in the track.
Oh, I've dissed 21 Savage, Lil Pump, Lil Yachty, anybody with Lil in their name except
You-
Wayne.
Did you come with them with that lyrical flow then?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My bit, the one, it was really mostly in just like 1 or 2 tracks
Yeah.
that I've really said something
Not a
about.
big
I
mumble
can't lie,
rap
but I
fan.
be fucking with y'all, bro. Shout out y'all young niggas up in
With
the
who?
motherfucking-
I rock with a lot of
Yachty
it too,
and
man.
Puffin them
I
niggas.
don't.
I rock with a lot of it.
I don't, man.
listen
Like,
to
I'm
open-
not.
He said, I'm still under 21, so I can't cop a pistol. Put that chopper in my name, and they can't wait to hit you. That nigga Yachty funny as hell.
He is funny.
You
He's
gotta
a very
remember
good
these
businessman too.
Yeah,
Yachty
Well, I
is
guess
just-
I was
saw
about to
him
say
on
they
Fear
young
Factory.
niggas, but they your age. You a young
Fear
nigga too.
Factory.
So
Yeah,
shit,
well,
y'all
'cause,
all young
I
niggas.
mean,
Young
Lil
ass
Yachty
niggas.
ain't that bad.
Yo,
Lil Yachty ain't that bad. But it was
I
one of
mean,
those he kind of just
all of these
fucking
niggas are high
worked
as
his
fuck.
way in there, you know what I mean? But like 21 Savage,
Shit,
I
I've already
can't fuck
dissed
with that
31
all.
other
Hey, shout out to
rappers.
21 Savage too, man. Going through that deportation shit, man. I hope
That shit
Jay-Z
wild.
get you out, man, because that's some bullshit.
But yeah,
He will,
I mean,
man.
it's really only been on 2 tracks where I've really, I mean, there was one little spat where I had with another artist where tracks were exchanged, but in terms of like just going after like mainstream rappers, it was like
Yeah.
1 or 2 tracks, and that was about it.
Gotcha.
I'm hungry again after that steak.
Bro, we need to run to Walmart after.
Nah,
That
bro.
is-
Ooh.
I don't got time for that.
Walmart.
Boy,
some toothpaste.
Listen, what's up?
What do you?
No, I need to go pick up some money.
that's
I have
right.
$2 in my bank account right now. Yeah.
So pops came through the KC.
Yeah. We got a down payment on one of the jobs that we're doing back home, so able to get part of my commission check a little early because I need it for sure.
You know, I actually had that thought at one point a few days ago. I was like, so these dudes must maybe also have full-time jobs. Like, are they getting paid from that also while they're gone, or just saved up and then just took the time off? Or
For me, I know he works a full-time job. I had a full-time job, ended up getting fired for telling off the vice president of operations. Yeah, that was a long story. I'll tell you off camera. I don't want to say anything
for sure
during the podcast in case. Yeah, that's why I don't want to say anything. But that I did get fired. I really liked that job too, which kind of pissed me off. But
now you're getting paid while you're on tour.
Well, from there, I kind of went solo for a while. Did a lot of like just off the wall jobs.
Yeah.
Did a lot of construction. Went back to doing construction, and then just woke up one day and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Music. Fuck it. I'll go all out on it now, and it's fucking got me on tour.
Straight up.
Hey.
You're a young cat too, dude.
Yeah. Part owner in a fucking company already. By the time I turn 20, I'll hold 3 different LLCs.
It's impressive.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's that grind, man.
Shout out Triple Crown Music and shout out Triple Crown Construction.
Where's all that inspiration come from?
Like running businesses and stuff.
Yeah,
like the inspiration behind that.
Entrepreneurial mindset.
One, I don't like being told what to do, and the only way you can't get told what to do is if you're your own boss. That, and I grew up in a single parent household where my dad really owned businesses for most of his life. I mean, we've been at the very top, we've been at the very bottom. He had a real estate company that he had back when it was booming, lost everything in the crash. Then, and instead of going and getting just a normal job, he started up his own. I mean, this dude's owned 3 or 4 different bars, 2 different restaurants, like 3 different construction companies. Like, this dude is a real entrepreneur. Shout out my dad, JJ Martin.
Yeah, shout out JJ.
Shout out JJ for sure.
He's doing some work for us right now.
Also, the other owner in Triple Crown Construction.
Hey.
So it's kind of like a father-son business.
I love it.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Fuck yeah, dude.
What was the question?
The question was, where's your entrepreneurial mindset stem from? Like, how old were you when you knew you wanted to do your own thing?
Oh, I'm gonna have to say, shit. What age are we freshmen? Like 14, 15?
Yeah.
I
14,
15 and 15. Once I got into high school, really, that was kind of pushing that college thing, and I kind of knew that college wasn't for me. So I either had to figure out what I was gonna do now for later, or just fall into the typical regular 9 to 5 for the rest of your life, and figure out how to drop off into the rat race. Well, I ended up in the rat race, so I had a plan though. I definitely figured out what I wanted to do before I hit the rat race, and
very smart guy.
Now we got plans to get out of it. We figured out how to beat the rat race. Shout out to Robert Kiyosaki. I've been reading a lot of his books lately, and definitely getting out of there. Shout out to Gary V, who helped me get this mindset.
Big shout out to Gary V.
Yeah, definitely. Grant Cardone, Eric Thomas. Those are really main inspirations on getting this entrepreneurial stuff set up.
All great guys.
Yeah, definitely reading all their books, listening to all their speeches, all their what is it called? Material. There we go. But in this music, I want to say shout out to Nipsey Hussle, because he really helped shape the independent grind and showed you that you really don't need a label to do it.
Too, huh?
Yeah, man, I fuck with Nipsey. He definitely shaped a lot of the way that we do business nowadays, especially popping up the trunk, popping up on people going to gas stations and selling your shit. Like, straight up. Everything's an opportunity. Yeah, man, it started from popping the trunk to opening up your own clothing store. So, you know what I'm saying? So it all takes steps. And like I said, if you don't take them steps, then you're probably going to fall off later in life because you don't know how to make it from the bottom up. So, never skip steps. Go from the gas stations. Go to the big shows. Go to the little flap shows. You got to do it all, man. And I wouldn't have had that mind state if it wasn't for those people I just named off.
You know, Gary V, since you mentioned him, I've heard him say that adversity has caused more success than someone who has never faced it at all.
Oh, 100%.
I absolutely
Oh,
feel
yeah.
Because they have
For sure.
just everything
Yeah.
to gain, and they just want it so much. Not saying that there's no one out there who, was born with maybe a decent hand and they didn't have to face that, but they still want to be their own man and their own entrepreneur.
Exactly.
More power to you, seriously. Like, respect.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
like,
nobody
I
can
totally fucking get that, dude, because same thing here.
Yeah,
Nobody can
100%.
control the position that they were put in,
Right.
that they were placed in.
Yes.
But they can control
Control the
the position exactly that they come out of it in.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
100%.
So, like,
Adversity is-
I don't care if you're handed $1 and told to make 10,000, and if you make that happen, that's impressive. I don't care if you're handed $1 million and told to make it 100 million. If you do that, that's impressive.
Yes.
It doesn't matter where you're put in, but you determine the outcome.
And everybody struggles, man. It's how you react. That's what really puts you in the position in life, is how you react to the trouble you go through. And
Absolutely.
yeah, that's what it's all about.
Play the
Absolutely.
victim, or you can play the successor.
Exactly. You can use that stuff to grow.
Absolutely, man. I feel
For
like
sure. We all have success, like, well, not successful too, but unique stories coming up about pasts, and the exact thing that we're talking about is being put in a certain situation and just having the mindset of, I'm not going to play the victim card, I'm going to come out on top. All of us have those stories.
Come out on top, doing what I love.
Exactly.
Everybody struggles.
Exactly.
So if you're struggling out there, just know you just gotta stay.
Just keep
focused
moving,
on
man.
you. Keep moving. Keep
Still
making
moving, keep
moves.
proving, never
even the
losing.
most successful people still struggle. So
Always.
everybody struggles.
Because
in
you know
certain
that
aspect of
motherfucker
their
in the
life.
Ford Taurus
Everybody.
could be the next motherfucker in that new Porsche.
Shout out MGK, yo.
Yeah.
Shout out Kel's Lace Up.
Man, oh
Nice,
man, life been crazy on the road. It's my first tour, so I really got to see a lot more of the states, and I really got to interact with a lot more different people than outside of your own city. Is crazy because everybody doesn't know you, and now everything you do is brand new to them.
Exactly.
So you can get a fresh
Do you
take
like that
on
a lot?
everything. I love that shit. I wish I could do it in my own city, but
Yeah.
everybody knows who the fuck I am. I mean, it's a blessing. No, love everybody in my city who shows the love, but.
Shout
Just
out to Fort.
having a fresh take on your music, man. It's like having a whole fresh listen. Think of your favorite album that you ever heard before. Think of being able to listen to that for the first time again. That feeling right there is just like to be able to give that to other people is definitely worth it. So to all the artists who really set up some on tour shit, hit people up in different cities and be like, look, who's throwing shows, and you better find them and you better link up with them, because if you don't, you're fucking up. You heard it here first.
Yeah, it's you get. Every city that we go to is another first chance to make a first impression. Whereas if you're in your city, you meet somebody, you can't meet them for the first time again.
Never.
But every city that we go to
make a first impression.
Exactly.
Like
every city that we go to is another first impression.
I like that
So,
a lot.
Gotta make sure.
I
gotta make sure
thrive
it's right.
off of that, off of making first impressions. I love
It's
it.
everything, man.
It's just like, bet, let's go. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm just coming full force with
You
this.
never know
But
what-
the movement,
About to give you
man,
all of me, nigga. You gonna love me or
straight
hate me?
up, straight up,
And
dude.
you never know what person's gonna change your life. You know what I mean? In the biggest way.
Shout
You
out to
gotta make
Zank,
good
man. This
first
nigga done
impressions.
changed
For
my
real.
motherfucking
Shout out
life,
to
man.
Zank, bro.
This nigga right here.
Yeah, y'all
I
had to
didn't
make
think-
a first impression to him,
Yeah.
and now one thing's led to another. You're on tour.
Exactly.
I did not think when I asked him to hop on a song, a $300 investment would fucking take me across the country.
And those
It's
prices
insane.
have gone up for anybody interested. I'm on the Spread Love podcast, man. You
Straight
know
up,
we gotta
man.
raise them prices.
Yes.
Yeah, shit. I'm gonna start
Yeah, we
charging
out
for
here
features
doing
now.
big shit. We on Spread Love, bro. We made it all the way out here to KCMO.
KCMO.
Straight up. Not to be confused with Kansas City, Kansas.
Right.
Yeah.
I've been there too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro, I've opened up for like I don't know, like 3 or 4 different people that have came out onto the stage and said, "Such an honor to be here in Kansas tonight." So you just lost the whole crowd already, man.
You played yourself, as DJ Khaled would say.
You
There's
played
2
yourself.
Kansas cities. just
I've
for
done that
Yeah,
before.
man. I be forgetting that shit too sometimes. I went down to KCMO, I think it was like last year, 2 years ago, for the Funk Fest, and it was lit.
Oh, you been here before?
Yeah,
Cool.
definitely been here before. It was
Oh,
lit.
nice.
It was
But
definitely lit. I came down here to see
Funk Fest.
the
Funk Fest.
I want to say TLC.
I feel like
It
it was
might be
Keith
TLC.
Sweat. He told me Keith Sweat.
Yeah, Keith Sweat was there too.
TLC.
All of the old bangers are there, the old R&B
Yeah,
bangers.
them classics.
I was trying to find somebody's mom or something to kick it with. But no.
That's how he roll.
I'm joking. But yeah, it was a great time, man. I'm about to go back to another Funk Fest actually in Alabama. Not just for the music, but just the atmosphere of being at a music festival is kind of lit. I just like the whole vibe of everything. Everybody out at night in the outside, just having a good ass time. So
Yeah.
that's really why I go. It don't be. I could probably know none of the artists on stage and still go to a music festival. Honestly,
Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
about
man.
the vibe.
It is the
You
vibe.
guys know that you're
I can't
creating
do
it
that.
every night.
That's where
Yeah.
Spread Love need to pull up with that merch. Is them music festivals,
Spread
man,
Love,
'cause they
Spread
gonna
Love
love
will
that.
be
They
booming
gonna
at
love-
the music festivals.
They'll be moving fast.
It'll be crazy. Y'all got card swipers too, bro. It's a wrap.
Yep.
It's a wrap, man. We gon' see. If you ain't with Spread Love yet, man, like
Get with them now
It's
before it's too
only-
late. I'm
it's
telling
gonna
you.
be too late, too quick. So you better do it now.
No, it won't be too late, but
It's
you
gonna be
still
too late
should
for this
just go ahead
premium.
and join
You
us
can
there.
you can get the premium package later on if you want to wait, or you can get the early bird special right now, or it's gonna double later. So definitely heard it here first, y'all. Get
For
your
real.
shit in 2019, man, because 2020 coming. And right when that come around the corner, best believe that it's not the same shit.
Yeah, we're
No windows.
not even
Shit.
in all 50 states yet.
No, not
We're
yet.
in just over 40 states.
Nice.
40.
You know what's
Growth.
crazy? That picture that we all took, whether it was outside of the restaurant or when we were actually at the crib. You know what's crazy?
What?
That shit's gonna be like a fucking legendary picture in like 3 years.
Oh yeah.
Like three to
me,
5
it's a
years.
legendary picture
Right.
right now.
But
It
like
is.
when you
Straight
look
up.
at like where we're gonna be
But
in like
yes.
3 to 5 years,
Oh
you know
my
what I mean?
gosh.
Like that shit's gonna
It's
be
like,
legendary.
wow, man, they were
Yeah.
working that
Like, people-
early,
yeah.
just
People are gonna be like, how the fuck did they manage to get Spread Love, T-Zank, AlienNature,
all just right there. working on the
Legends.
same thing.
Young legends.
like all in one pick? Like that'll blow people's fucking minds. I guarantee it. In like 3 to 5 years, it's gonna be crazy.
Because we're all gonna just keep working and growing.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Non
grind's never gonna stop.
non-fucking stop, dude. Well, it's such a blessing to have you guys in here, man.
Hey,
Once
we
again.
appreciate you having us, man.
Yeah,
No,
man.
seriously,
What,
Grateful to be here.
bruh?
something exciting.
Ain't no
going on.
That shit
fucking
can't
way.
be real, bro.
What?
That ain't real.
Rest in
That
peace.
ain't no fucking way, bro.
Rest in peace.
Nipsey Hussle just died, bro.
Fuck, man.
That sucks,
That can't
man.
be real. Hold up. That's
It's
gotta. People have got to be taking that story too far, man. That's
It's
what it's
all-
got to be.
No, it's out there on a lot of different news sources, man. He got
That's
shot 6
fucking
times.
crazy, man.
Rest in peace, man. That's all
Rest
we
in
can
peace,
say.
Nipsey,
you know?
bro. Damn.
That's too many rappers going too quick, dude.
There's a lot going early, man. It's a sad, sad thing.
That's
Always
fuck,
when they're
man.
right in their prime, too.
Mm-hmm.
What
Damn.
the fuck, man?
Bro, this dude was just saying that was his favorite rapper. Like
It
5
is,
minutes
bro.
ago.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Rest in peace, Nipsey.
That shit crazy.
Sorry, just a little taken back by that all of a sudden.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, my bad for the shits, but damn.
No. You
That's-
ain't got
that's
nothing to say,
wild,
my bad,
man.
It just hit me.
Damn.
Fuck.
Less hate, more love, man.
That's
we
what we
definitely
need.
need it, man. Damn, that just shook the game. That's gonna really
Yo, quit
shook
with all
the
the violence, guys. Let's talk
gotta
about that
stop
for
the
a second.
violence,
Like,
Yeah.
you go ahead, like, yeah, be a good person every day, but like,
I mean,
if you're out there just being violent, what's the need for that?
if you're
man?
gonna be
just let people
violent,
live.
man, pull up on them and fight them or something, man. We don't
Yeah,
gotta be
Yeah,
For
put the
real.
guns
Put
down.
the
man.
guns
Put the
down,
guns
man.
down.
This shit
At
crazy.
I mean, settle it with fist if you have to.
Yeah,
you know
bro.
what I mean?
And then
If
shake
you
hands
have to.
afterwards, man. There ain't no
Exactly.
reason to draw guns, shoot at each other, or do any of that stuff, man. It's a violent
weak.
world, and we got to take a few steps back, man, and realize what we doing. And
People shooting each other is ridiculous.
yeah, man, that's sad. It's real sad.
It's very sad, dude.
33.
It's young, very young.
Sheesh. That's
That's
all
crazy.
Bad. He has a daughter too, man. Fuck. That's all bad. Anyways, on a more positive note though, man. How long do we got until we're back home?
We are home a week from yesterday, or a week from today.
I thought you
Yeah.
said okay.
We do some
Yep.
shows in the Midwest, but we're home a week from today.
Shout out Fort Wayne, man. I can't wait to come back and fuck with y'all.
So that's the
It's
night.
gonna be
Actually,
lit.
That's the night of the
hold up.
Fort Wayne show.
Yeah.
When,
the
4/13, yeah.
When are you gonna upload this one?
Uh,
I should, well, because I wanna know before I say what I'm about to say.
why don't you just go ahead and say it anyway?
I can't. because it can't get released and then the person know.
What if I said that I'm going to release it in 5 days?
Shit.
Hold that thought.
What about 3 days then? Still
Well,
shit?
fuck it. I mean, he said that we were gonna fuck it. I'll say it anyways because he already said we were gonna be home. But I just but I actually told my girl that I'm coming home like a week after we are. I'm just gonna post up in the fucking spot and be like, "Hey, what's up?"
Nice.
And then take her to the show.
Good surprise.
Yeah. Well, she won't be able to go to the show because it's not all ages. But
okay.
shit, I'm not even old enough to get in most of the places we performing at, bro. It's crazy.
That's right.
But yeah. So
she's
got
been
like
missing
2 weeks.
She's been calling you all the time saying she's missing you.
Yeah.
How's that? Let's talk about that for a second. How's just taking the time away from family and everything?
Man, it's
Sure you
rough.
miss them.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy, man. I got
It's worth it.
a 2.5-year-old daughter at home, a wife at home, but they support everything that I do to the fullest. They know that I'm out here to provide and doing exactly what I love. So they've always supported me, and yeah, it's not easy being away from them, but
It's
you know,
worth
when
it.
they support you, it's worth
Exactly.
it. Yeah.
And that's
This
the
is what we
biggest
do.
thing to have is support,
Yeah,
especially from family.
100%.
Shout out family one time.
Shout out family, man. Just take a
Yep.
moment to be thankful.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for life. Fuck.
For real, man.
Yeah, it's honestly a blessing that we're even here as human beings.
Yeah.
man.
Straight
it's, a,
up.
it's a miracle, and that
I mean, being
we gotta
able
thank
to,
God for that one.
Yeah, I mean, A, just the fact we woke up this morning. B, just the fact that we made it. We rose to existence. We were the
Amen,
sperm
brother.
that one. Like
Nigga,
someone on the last episode, it might have even been Eric, told me that you're more likely to be struck by lightning 5 times in your life than to be born. at
That's
all.
pretty.
That's
It's
crazy.
a miracle.
Isn't that
man.
nuts?
That is
7?
insane.
7 times.
7 times, bro.
So
Yeah,
that's what he uses.
7
That's
times.
crazy.
that's very wild.
Damn.
And here we are. How can you not take advantage
Think
of
about how
it?
many days you've already overcome.
Right?
So many.
That's nuts.
Blessed to go over 20. Like,
It's incredible, bro. It really is.
Think of how many seconds you've been alive. No, I'm playing.
Don't be talking
would
like
be
that, bro.
kinda crazy.
we fought to take.
Oh,
Gravity
shit.
trying to hold us.
I mean,
So you
it'll
do
probably
60
be easy,
times 60 times 24
How many
times
seconds are in
365
6
times your
years?
age.
What would you like to
Yeah.
convert into
Oh.
Is
seconds?
that right?
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
Wait,
That's what
what?
60 times 60 times 24 times 365 times your age.
That would be how many seconds? Yeah.
If you had just turned
I
your
feel
age.
like it'd be easier just to look it up. 'Cause I think that's what he's doing. How many seconds in a year?
Because 60 seconds, 60
I can't even load it. That's how many there are.
24
Shut the fuck
hours.
up. That's all my data in this motherfucker.
We've been fucking with nature this whole tour.
Man.
He's been the one that
What
gets
did-
the butt end of the joke.
What were we messing around with him? Beginning of the tour.
He was petting a horse outside of this
That's
gas
right.
station in Mexico, or we were almost in Mexico. We were in southern Texas,
That's where we
Just
saw the
having a-
TRM3 license
having
plate.
a great time and like petting the horse. And he comes back in the car, and I'm like, bro,
Did you wash your
you
hands?
didn't wash your hands. He was eating something, and I was like, bro, you're about to have mad horse disease, bro. Like, it's serious. You touch the fur, the saliva, any of that, and
And he
we going
got-
to the hospital.
He got
That horse
legitly
disease.
scared, bro. He got legitly scared. It was awesome.
Y'all got me fucked up.
mad cow. Is that a real
That's
thing,
what I
mad
said,
horse?
bro. I'm like, they got-
Dude,
We kept
he
it going
was-
for a little bit. I was
yeah.
dead
So you couldn't
serious
have
too.
told me this before I started eating this sandwich. What the fuck?
I was dead
man?
serious, just staring at him like, bro, let me know if you start feeling these symptoms.
Yeah. And like he was like legit. Like
I don't want to
you
have
would
to carry you
think.
the rest of the tour here.
You would think
So
it was an
priceless.
actual thing with how Zank was talking. It was crazy. And he got legitly scared. He's like, wait a minute. He didn't feel comfortable again until he looked it up.
He's like, look, man, I'm just trying to get in touch with nature here. Everything
Yeah.
around
I've been
me.
alive for
Nature getting-
724 million seconds.
How much?
724 million and some change.
Yeah, that's a big number.
Whoa.
Mhm.
That's wild,
Well,
though.
think we've already passed
Think of how long it takes to
a
count
couple
to a million.
thousand,
Right.
10,000 seconds.
It'll take
since we've
forever
been
to
here
count
at the
to a million.
podcast.
Not
Yeah.
really.
I mean, if you count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but it'll take forever to count to a million. How many minutes are in a million? Fucking hours. Right?
Well, I know it
It'd
takes
take at least-
724 million to counter right now if you start when you're just
He
born.
said the council right now.
Man,
That'd be a horrible life. Just
right?
counting.
crazy.
Just counting.
I seen a book when I was younger, man, and it was like, it's gonna take this long to count to like this number and shit, and it used to fuck me up because I'm like, damn, this a grip. Used to fuck me up as a kid, yo.
It's a
But
long time,
I don't
man.
remember
How
what
many
the
licks
numbers
does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie
I don't
Pop,
think the
Mr.
world
Allen?
ever knew.
never know.
I still don't think the
The
world.
world
knows.
will
Because
never
everyone
know.
fucking
Actually,
gives
I think
up.
one college did like a
Yeah.
study on it with like fucking a rotating thing, and like they gathered the average of lick.
That's impressive.
I don't know.
How bored do you have to be to fucking put that
You have to
experiment
be
together? Like, you have way too much spare
a
time on
college
your
kid in
hands.
science class that doesn't know what to do last minute. They're like,
But
you know
also-
what?
Fuck, what are we gonna do?
I'm thankful they did it. I may look up just see.
Yeah, you can look it up and be like, oh, this many, okay.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, I used to count them bitches, but I was always forgetting like the middle of it.
Yo, do you remember on the rappers, on some of them,
Had
there
jokes
used to
and
be a
shit.
star?
Yup.
Yeah, and if you got it,
Yup.
you got a free sucker.
That's what they said.
Yup.
Yeah.
But did you ever get free suckers?
Hell no,
Fuck
I
no.
never even noticed the stars, bro.
Didn't get it.
Yo, they had I remember in elementary school they had those Tootsie Pops, and it was if you read like 5 books or like 5 or 10 books like that month or whatever.
You got free Tootsie Pop.
Yeah.
See, that's doing
Yeah.
it right. Shout out to
That's
that
a lot
school.
of books for a
Probably.
Tempt kids with candy to read.
Right.
Oh, that was nothing, dude. When I was going to school at Belmont Middle School in Decatur, they had this thing where if you read, I think it was 20 books the whole year. 20 the whole year. You got to go to a Fort Wayne Tin Caps game, which is the minor league baseball team.
nice.
In Fort Wayne. They paid for your ticket, they paid for your food, everything. You got to go during a school day too. So it was awesome for 20 books. Shit, most of us didn't even read 20 books. We just put down 20 fucking names
Kids
of
that
books and we're like,
skip
here you
school.
go.
How that
Okay,
go?
you've been very studious. Now take the day to not be. Enjoy
Exactly.
the game.
Exactly.
Enjoy the game.
So we pretty much got to go to a Fort Wayne Tin Caps game for lying.
And you
about how
had
many
to go,
books we
bro.
read.
It was like, I gotta be able to go to this baseball game. That's how it was
It
at my
was.
school.
That was
So you did. They had the same thing for you.
It was similar. It was maybe like selling cookies or getting good grades
Yeah,
or something along
something
them
like
lines,
that. Well, like the middle school that I went to, they had this thing. They called it a bash, where it was once a quarter, and it was at the very end of the quarter. As long as you had at least over a C in every class, you got to go to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how it was in mine.
Yeah, they had
too,
the
something like
basketball
that.
courts open. They had a big drop down projector. They brought like a Xbox 360 in. You got to play. They had like Madden tournaments and shit like that. Like it was dope.
Speaking of which, I'm still trying to kick your ass at some.
Fucking let's
Hey,
go,
bro.
Let's go.
Don't even talk to this man. I beat him by 60 the last time I played. him.
Listen, motherfucker.
He's talking a lot of shit.
Listen,
too.
motherfucker.
I gassed his ass.
It was
No,
that. It was
left out
one
that
game.
detail.
One fucking game.
And you haven't played since.
Because all you want to play is NBA Live, bro.
That's because I'll kick your ass in that too, boy.
Bullshit, motherfucker. It's
Nature's
been even.
over here like, yo,
It's been
bust out
even.
the EA skate, man. Let's
Hey,
get
my
it.
nigga,
Hey,
he gets it.
Tony Hawk, boy. Back in the day, Tony Hawk was my shit.
Man, I don't
I
know.
love that
I
game.
probably suck at sport. I don't even play sports games because I probably suck. So
Hey, you were doing pretty good at
You
in
hung with him
basketball,
in
bro.
NFL too,
I
a little
didn't-
bit.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
I still lost though.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
no,
You
like
took that
on the
L. You
actual
did take
court
that
though.
L.
Like when we were playing back. What city were we?
Olympia,
Oh
Washington.
my god, I was tired. It's a motherfucker, boy.
You were
Yeah.
tired,
We
motherfucker.
went
I
rock
played
climbing.
like 5 games.
Yeah, you was crazy, boy.
We did the rock climbing gym in
Whoa.
Portland the day before. It was
Oh, yeah.
exhausting, man.
That
It's
was
awesome.
I bet.
I skipped
That
out on
sounds
that
awesome.
because it was like
Good
$20
stuff.
and we had a basketball and went and played basketball. I played like 5 games of
Rock
basketball.
climbing was fun as fuck.
I
but
love
I got
rock
way more
climbing.
scared at the top than I thought I would.
Yeah, man, you get up there, even though it's like not an actual mountain, it's still pretty high.
Yeah.
And man,
You
it's
fall and it
exhausting.
don't matter
On your
how padded the
forearms,
floor is.
them forearms and hands, man, you gripping with your fingers trying to hold on to this thing.
But you
It's
guys
lit.
both made it all the way up then. sounds
We
like.
made it up some pretty tough courses. Yeah, there was a whole bunch of different levels, but we did
Different
some impressive
experience
things.
levels.
Yeah.
We had ones that like you didn't even have the harness on. You just kind of went up the rock, and if you fell, you fell.
Yep.
Aw.
Yeah, my nigga. It's
that
called.
one couldn't have
It's
been
what's it
very
called?
high, then.
Bouldering.
Bouldering, yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's what it's called.
boulder. I mean, it was like 10, 20 feet up in the air, but I mean, it had
Damn.
like padded floors and shit, so it didn't really
Still, you
hurt.
fall
But
20 feet.
yeah,
That's a far
20
fall.
feet?
That's a far
Yeah.
fall.
That's 2 basketball goals, my dude.
Yep. Which I can still dunk on. You know, mad
Bullshit.
hops. I could get
Bullshit. I
10
call
feet in my
bullshit.
heyday. In my heyday, I could get 10 feet.
In my heyday.
Nowadays, I can still touch
What
the
the
net,
fuck is
so
in
that's
my
an
heyday?
accomplishment.
They say white men can't jump.
This
gonna
dude
Hey,
has
man.
got one of the cleanest shots that I have ever seen in my
This
entire
is making
life.
me want to go
Oh, yeah.
ball.
We got the ball in the car,
I'm gonna go
bro.
hit the court.
We got a
Is
ball
it-
in the
is it
car.
lighthouse? You gotta be the lighthouse
Hell no, it's
outside?
dark.
It's
outside,
dark and it's
guys.
like 30. It's like snowing out.
Dude, I will rock out in jeans. I don't give a fuck.
What time?
I love playing basketball. I love all sports, except soccer.
Yeah.
I
really
like
fuck with soccer.
skateboarding.
But I love hockey,
Skateboarding,
baseball, basketball, football.
Who's your favorite skateboarder?
I'd have to
Mullins.
say,
Rodney Mullins.
hey, that nigga was the
He's a
Pioneer.
shit.
stud, bro. Yeah, the way he could do street stuff was crazy.
I'd have to say Najee Houston.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
I fuck
Another
with
stud.
Najee.
me
I've
too.
watched I've watched a couple of videos of him.
But Rodney Mullen though, he the goat
He
with
is a
them
goat,
street
yeah.
with them street shits, man.
Pioneer, dude.
Going
He
crazy.
invented the kickflip, you know.
The kickflip.
and the
yeah.
Casper flip and all that shit. He used to do some wild shit. The Primo flips he used to do was wild.
Couldn't believe it when I would see it.
I
for
used to
real.
fuck with Nigel had fucking dreads, long ass
Little,
dreads
little
too.
ass kid, dreads to the
Man,
ground.
he said he didn't
Mhm.
even like him. I don't think, if I remember correctly. He said his dad made him have him or some shit.
Part of the
Yeah.
image or something.
Yeah, I'm like, man, that shit would be hard as hell to skate with. I could already imagine.
Right.
His shit was like
Can't see nothing.
triple as long as mine,
Fucking
like down
roll
to his
over your
waist.
shit.
I know.
I'm
Right.
like, you go down for an ollie and roll your shit and be a wrap.
It was all the way down.
I know he's did it before. He had to have, because that shit was long as hell. But it looked dope going out and just seeing the little pictures. Man, his shit was so long.
Straight up, dude.
Yeah,
I saw
Nigel
him
was
win.
dope.
I saw him win Street League skateboarding live here in Kansas City.
That's what's
Dude,
up. Hell
That's
yeah.
cool.
It was sick as fuck, dude.
That's
Hell yeah.
dope as shit. I think the skaters that I met was probably Tony Hawk, Mike Valley, and
You met them?
Davon
Oh, man.
Song. Yeah, actually in fucking Fort Wayne.
Mike is a beast.
Part of their, I think it was their underground skate park tour. They like built skate parks in random cities and shit, and then toured through them and skated them on.
Wow.
Fort Wayne was one of them. We got
Oh.
Lawton Park was actually funded and built by Tony Hawk and them. So they all came and they skated and shit, and it was like the grand opening of it. So they was
So
all there
dope.
signing autographs and shit, and he was really airing like over the fences, like fucking doing 900s and shit. It was
Wild,
crazy.
bro.
Like some
In
real
our
Tony
city.
Hawk pro skater shit. Just
Oh,
in the
Yeah,
city.
video
goodness.
game shit.
Going crazy. I'm like, this shit crazy.
It's
But
like, am
yeah.
I actually witnessing this?
Yeah,
Right.
Ryan Sheckler, Daewon Song, all of them was there. There was
What?
another one.
That's
yeah.
so dope.
Daewon
Jeez,
Song,
that's a
dope.
huge demo.
I remember
bro.
seeing Mike Valley knock out 3 dudes like
Yeah, I
in
got
a
Mike
fight.
Valley's signature.
It was like
actually.
him versus these 3 dudes, and he just took them all out. And I was just like, this
Skaters
dude
are
is
badass,
insane.
He
bro.
is a
For real,
bad
skaters are tough.
motherfucker, dude. Especially Mike.
Yeah, Mike crazy.
I mean, they can take hits and shit. They be falling like a motherfucker.
The way you
gotta
gotta
straight
get, you have to get hurt to
Right.
get better in skateboarding. Like, there's
They
no
used
other
to fall
option.
and they gonna
That's
hit the
why I
ground,
don't
come
skate.
back up, still like.
Yeah.
That's why I don't skate, man.
I mean, it's fun once you get
Hey,
used to it.
But bro, I weigh more. The impact is a
Bro,
lot
I know
worse.
some big ass skaters though. I know some
True.
niggas who be going in. Man, it's crazy though. But
I'll stick to the football field.
I think the
stage,
reason I
and the
never
basketball
played other
court.
sports is because they wouldn't let me. I ain't make the second cut for the basketball team, so they ain't let me do that shit. I tried football. They let everybody go on the team. There's no tryout, so I definitely got in there,
Yeah.
and then they let me in one game. One fucking game. I had one job. I had to tackle the nigga with the ball. So
And he fucked it up.
this nigga gets the ball, and I'm literally right behind this nigga running. I'm like, yeah, this gonna be the day. I'm about to tackle this nigga. Well, I didn't know if I was far enough to actually reach him, so like I didn't jump. I was just kind of running behind this nigga, and he just got a touchdown. And then like, I just rode the bench ever since.
Shit, I fucking started pretty much the entire time I played
I was
football.
horrible at football, but then again, I was in middle school. I just gave up the whole.
Yeah, I was
thought
too
of,
small.
Middle
man.
school, I was starting
So was
both
I.
sides of the
I
ball.
played cornerback, but I was too small
Yeah,
to
I
even
played
tackle
corner
most
too.
of the dudes.
That's what I'm saying, man. This little ass nigga, the fuck I
tried.
was like jumping
Man.
at this nigga. Ain't gonna get
I
him
love
down.
Got
football.
me in the wrong spot.
He
bro.
gonna just
I
hold me
love
on his
football.
back and shit. I'm gonna be going with him.
need to
Shit,
be
I
like a
used to
wide
lay
receiver.
people the fuck
I
out
fucking
in
bet.
football, bro.
Oh, you're a pretty big dude.
Yeah, you
Oh,
are.
I
a big
feel
guy.
I did feel
I
bad
believe
one
it.
year. I felt really bad one year. First game of the season, ended up putting a kid in the hospital. Felt really bad about that.
Damn.
One of my teammates had him by the ankles, and the referee had not blown the whistle. Like, obviously the play's dead, but I came around and just wham,
Just slam.
and they brought the ambulance on the field, everything, took him through the, all that shit. And then later on that year, a close friend of mine who was also on the football team had went through a heart transplant when he was younger.
Wow.
And he was a defensive lineman. I was an offensive lineman. I was coming on a swing block, on a trap swing block. And I just decleated the kid. It was practice. Probably shouldn't, just completely
Knocked
leveled
his
him.
shoes off.
And, well, it wasn't that bad, but it scared the shit out of me because this same kid who went through a heart transplant when he was younger was, like, not moving. I was like, my first thought was like, oh, shit, I just fucking killed the kid.
Oh, my goodness.
But I ended up bruising his lung. And that scared the shit out of me.
That still hurts.
It scared the shit out of me, bro.
Damn.
Didn't
Like,
kill him, just bruised the lung.
A bruised lung is painful, man.
Oh, yeah.
Whew.
Have you had one?
Yeah, man.
Really?
Yeah. Just from rapping and shit, you know?
Really?
Nah.
No.
I heard Eminem one time fell off stage, broke his rib, got up, and finished his set.
That's pretty epic, man.
Yeah.
I hit myself in the face with the mic before, and I was like bleeding all over the place. This is when I first started rapping, and I just finished this set with like blood pouring down.
You just walked it off.
The show must go on, man.
Nobody knows.
You know?
I dropped the mic
one fuck.
I think I was watching a video of MGK, and this nigga tried to jump on somebody's car and like walk off the other side
Busted
of
his
it.
shit.
Bust
I
his
saw
shit
that.
over onto the concrete. Fucked up his whole grill.
Ouch.
I'm like,
Still did the shows, though.
Yeah,
Wild
still
boy.
performed. I'm like, what the fuck? First
Wild
off,
boy.
no.
Yeah, that was when he was in, like, I want to say Ireland.
Yeah,
That was when that happened.
that was wild, bro. I couldn't imagine doing some crazy shit like busting your whole teeth.
That
onto
dude's
it.
just a rock star.
Nah, like curb stomping yourself is what
Yeah.
it sounds like.
That's got to be, like,
Ouch.
the closest thing to, like, in hip-hop, like, right now.
Oh, bro.
Like, the most, like, outrageous shit, he's got to be the closest thing to a rock star there is.
Just,
He go
Posty
hard.
out here.
Oh, yeah, Posty, too.
I just
but
feel like hip hop is the new rock star.
He
yeah,
is, in
for
a
the
lot of
most
ways.
part. But I
Hip-hop-
mean, like,
hip-hop's the
actually...
number one genre, like actual stereotypical.
Oh, yeah.
Sex, drugs,
Yeah,
rock and
Right.
roll, rock star.
right.
Yeah, man. Hip hop go hard.
Who knows? There's rappers that probably live like that you don't know, and there's probably ones that maybe you think live like that, but
Yeah.
really they're just working.
They
on
just
the
grind.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one that fuck NF's probably out there partying like a motherfucker.
Nah.
No.
It's all
Shout out
lie.
to NF though.
I would be
Shout out to
devastated. I
NF.
love
That dude's
NF.
really, really dope.
Why, NF? Why'd you have to do us like that? Man?
I love NF, man. What a beast.
He
Great
is a
artist.
beast.
Yeah. And his
Oh,
stage
this-
presence is crazy.
I gotta ask you guys this. Maybe I know your answer now just through the podcast. I'd be curious to hear Zank. I asked TRM3 earlier, who's your number one inspiration when it comes to like just pursuing your music? He said NF.
Yeah.
I take it maybe yours is Nipsey. If I'm
It had to
wrong.
be between Nipsey and Dizzy, right?
Nipsey and Dizzy.
I fuck with Dizzy.
Yeah.
Who's yours, Zank?
From a live show perspective, Rage Against the Machine. I love
Ooh.
the way that these dudes just changed everything. They changed the course of rock, and like that is just incredible to me.
All right. Well, what about like actual like studio work ethic?
Studio artist.
Because like you
Man.
said, from the live perspective, like the live show perspective. But what
Yeah.
about the actual like in the studio actually writing and stuff like that?
This is gonna be an oddball kind of answer, man, but Killer Mike has always been a huge inspiration to me, hip hop wise. He's someone that, came up in a totally different way than I did, but the way that he tells his story and the energy he puts behind his music, his voice is crazy to me. And I've just seen this guy, come from that street perspective all the way now. He's with Run the Jewels, has a Netflix special, has made serious political moves in Atlanta that have helped people, a lot of people, man. So like, I don't know, I've just followed
More
his
than
story.
even just the music.
Yeah, I've followed his story since I was a kid, and it's just been awesome to watch him grow as an artist and a person and see his impact on the whole spectrum of hip hop. It's
That's
dope.
almost how I feel. Like that's why I was so excited to have you guys get behind Spread Love. Is I feel like that's hip hop, all music, but hip hop especially is such a platform to do that. you know?
Yeah.
Let others meet you through your music, connect with the music, but then I'm gonna be a dope individual, inspire others, do good things, and hopefully others feel about me the same way that you feel about Killer Mike.
100%, bro.
Oh, and you gotta have that attitude.
And I
You
want
gotta have
people-
that
I think so
attitude.
too, dude.
I want
I
people
think
to
it's the
look up
right
to us.
attitude to have.
Yeah.
At least I know not everyone in the music industry does.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you have to go in with the attitude of, I'm gonna make it. There's no if. There's a win. It's not. You know what I mean? oh, I might make it. No, it's I'm going to fucking make it.
Oh, yeah.
When you're an independent artist, you have to have that mindset because nobody is going to fucking, you know what I mean? Nobody's going to, if you're saying, oh, I don't know, you know, nobody's going to be like, no, you got it. No, you got to fucking put it in
believe.
yourself that you got it.
Can't
Gotta
sell
believe
You know
in
what I
yourself
mean?
before anyone else will.
Because if
Facts.
you believe in yourself, other people will believe in you because they like what
that
they see.
natural confidence.
Yeah.
The confidence that
results
comes
come
with it.
from it.
Exactly.
Just the whole package, man.
Exactly.
You know that.
And that's what
Good point.
and I noticed that both Zank and Nature have that mentality because they've caught
yeah.
me slipping once or twice on tour. I was like,
Called you
if
out on it.
well, where I was like, if this happens, you know what I mean? Where I was like, I think I was talking about a show or some shit,
Yeah.
and I was like, if I get the show, and they were like, no, it's when you get this
Yeah.
show. It's not
Yeah.
if, it's when you get this show.
Like, do you want the
You
show?
know what I mean? So,
'Cause
but
if
yeah,
you want
huge
the
shout out
show-
to these guys, man. They've been awesome tour mates.
If
sure.
if was a fifth, then I'd rather drink wine.
It's our goal as artists, man, to inspire people and lead people and show them that they can do what we do in their own ways. You know what I mean?
Just, you know,
Yeah, we're all
you're
blessed out
working,
here,
but
man.
we're-
We've all been
you're just
blessed.
guys, you know.
I'm
at
just
the end of
another
the day.
guy, bro. Yeah, I don't like
For
when people
real.
treat me like a celebrity
Yeah.
because I'm just a human being working hard.
Exactly.
There's a lot of people that do that, man, and a lot more that need to. You know, we all have been blessed with talents, so we got to pursue that to the fullest and, you know, give this world what we were blessed with.
Yes.
That's what it's all about for me.
Success got enough room for all of us.
100%, bro. 100%.
Everybody's
In
got at
every
least
avenue,
one.
any and every avenue, nothing is too saturated.
Yeah.
Everybody's got at least one talent.
Oh yeah.
At least one talent.
I think
Bro,
we
I
have
could have
hella
I could
talents.
have like 500 talents I don't even know about.
Exactly. That's the
Exactly.
thing.
Yeah.
Because I
That's the
just
thing,
I
man.
haven't tried it or experienced it or looked at it the right way.
Right. Maybe I'm the greatest cricket player of all time.
Straight up,
I'll never
dude.
fucking know though.
Exactly. Until
Crazy,
you
bro.
play.
Crazy thing is, in the era that we live in now, you really don't even need talent to really get on anymore. So it's really all about your drive and your confidence here and dedication to really do it. Like if you go all in for something, if you really put your all behind something that's physically and
And that-
financially,
That's a talent.
then you got it. You got
Yes.
whatever you want to do. Hell, you can start a little online company and do drop shipping until you make
Yep.
your own brand. It's
And being driven like that, like going all in with something is a talent in itself, you know? To
Right.
believe in yourself like that, to be
Right.
passionate about something is a talent, in my
confidence
opinion.
is a talent.
And we all have that.
Yeah.
That's one that we all have, I believe. I
Me
really
too.
believe that.
Because at the end of the day, yeah, you may have a nice support system or you may not.
Yeah.
So it's just really going to come down to, do you believe in yourself and what you're
Exactly.
out
That's
here
what
to
the
do?
baseline is, man.
Exactly.
At the end of the day.
Yes, sir.
Man, oh man.
Well, guys, I don't know how far we are into the podcast right now. So far, everything's been great. I am going to wrap it up and wind it down.
Yeah.
How I want to start doing that with these episodes is I want my guests to leave the viewers a question to answer in the comments below.
Okay.
So I'm putting you on the spot a little bit.
Okay. I'm
Whoever
gonna go
can start,
first.
it doesn't have to be
Zank.
about anything specific.
Zank,
So-
you can go first.
For all the listeners out there, I'm going to need y'all to go check out my music, T-Zank. And after you've done that, let me know who you'd like to see me on a track with or on a tour with. I'm really curious to get some bigger collabs going this year. And I want to do the fans' bidding. So who do y'all want to hear me on a track with? Let me know.
Nice.
Hey. What's up? What it do? What it is? What it ain't, man? It's AlienNature back in your face, man. No, I'm playing.
Wiggity, wiggity, woo!
But yeah, man. I just want to ask a question that really changed my perspective on everything, man. If your life was 100% amazing right now, what would it look like? That's a question you should really.
I really,
Let's take a moment. And
What's your
visualize
ideal life?
Yeah.
If your life was 100% amazing right now, what would it look like?
It would look like this room with spread low supply.
Exactly. I was gonna say that, like being on where we're at right now, being on tour and doing
Is it-
shows every other night.
Straight up.
We on the
The
4th
beauty of
floor
the
tonight,
now.
but wait till we on the 54th floor on top of the roof.
Penthouse.
Those are gonna be them lit days.
I'm looking forward to that as well, man. There is a beauty in the now, but the future is bright.
Immaculate, illuminating, almost
What you got
blinding.
for us over there?
Trimmy.
Well, I don't think I can follow that up, so I'm gonna keep it real simple.
Okay.
What's your favorite color?
Your favorite color?
Drop the colors down in the
Drop
the
the
comment
colors
section.
below.
Oh, follow me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, all that at the THETRM3.
Yeah.
Check out my SoundCloud and YouTube.
And then, did you get a chance to plug yourself up also?
Yeah, AlienNature on everything you listen to music or social media on. You know?
Yeah.
Pull out your phone right now, AlienNature, just like it's spelled, one word, no spaces.
Yeah, and I am at Real T-Zank on everything. www.realtzank. Positive hip hop, God-driven lifestyle.
Okay.
We love y'all, man. Thank you for supporting what we do.
Hit the mic one more time.
Thank you for supporting these guys, man.
This man's
Thank
having
you
a
for
fight.
supporting Spread Love. Like they said, they have another week on tour before they're back home.
Yes, sir.
We're obviously going to be...
Two,
Yeah,
but we'll be home in a week.
Got you. We're going to be
Don't
rocking
tell my
with them the
girlfriend
whole way. We've been rocking in spirit thus far. Like I said, this is my first time actually meeting up with them on the tour, so I'm excited to
Ain't gonna be the last either, homie.
It ain't. I'm excited to see what's going to come, and you guys should be too. Go follow them all on Instagram right now. They do a really good job of keeping everyone up to date on where they're at on the tour, what city they're in for the night, what they're doing day to day. These dudes are fucking rock stars. They're out here. They're killing it. Repping Spread Love.
God bless. Spread love, man.
Go
God
follow
bless.
them right now.
Follow
Check
me
them
on
out.
Snapchat, man. That's what I be using. Snapchat.
Oh yeah, my Snapchat's the same as my Instagram, so look that up too.
AlienNature. AlienNature.
I hardly use that.
It's like human nature, but with alien in front of it.
There you go.
Yeah.
You'll know if I have a show that day because I'll be on Snapchat.
And if you don't follow,
I don't use Snapchat other than that.
Go ahead and follow Spread Love.
Spread Love.
SpreadLoveSupply.com, man.
Everything.
Spread love and nothing else, man.
Look,
and
bruh.
you will be all right.
We draped up and
Spread
dripped out in the Spread Love shit. You
Damn
know,
right.
we already on
Dripping.
we already
I wear-
on-
You already
I wear
know the
Spread
deal
Love
is, man.
every day. I wear Spread Love every
motherfucking
day.
One love, Spread Love everywhere you go, man. It's way more than a motherfucking brand. It's a lifestyle, man. Live it.
Let's
Get
say
it.
more love.
Live it.
Wear it. Be it.
Let's say more love, man. Look forward to more podcasts, seeing more of these guys.
Yiggity
Have
y'all.
a great night. Thanks so much for tuning in.
I love
man.
y'all.
Peace.
My
Outta here.
hippie.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo, look.
I've been striving through the darkness, swallowing my pride and been emptying no cartridge. Sticking to these rhymes, I've been balling, I'm in charge, bitch. Got no son of mine, independent as a shark is. Feeling like the grind had to pay off, I'm laid off. Flows killing like Madoff. Grab what's mine and take off. In record time I came up. I remain the same and change the game for ones who stay and staying up through the flame like a fucking banger rain.